So, da sind wir mal wieder live. Ich dachte mir, ich streame mal wieder ein bisschen, denn wir haben die ersten Openings zu Soulburning Volcano, nämlich 3 verschiedene. Und ich habe was gesehen, was ich eigentlich ziemlich cool fand. Ich habe einen Ghost Trail gesehen und ich bin ja Salamangan-Fan, deswegen finde ich das eigentlich ziemlich nice. Und ich habe heute eine Menge Videos, wo wir einmal drüber sprechen können. Und das machen wir heute. Wir warten mal, bis die ersten Leute eingetrudelt sind. Und dann quatschen wir mal ein bisschen. Oh, mein Stuhl ist übrigens immer noch richtig ätzend. Heute kam übrigens von mir kein Video. Ich muss noch ein bisschen gucken, denn ich habe mir das Meta mal so ein bisschen angeguckt, weil das nächste Video wird wahrscheinlich meine Meta-Liste sein. Und ich bin mir nicht ganz sicher, was ich da reinhauen werde, denn irgendwie ist alles ein bisschen gut und alles irgendwie nicht ganz so geil und die Unique-Varianten sind nicht gut und ja, mal gucken, was davon sich irgendwie als gut herausstellt. Habt ihr Bock auf ein bisschen Opening von Soulburning Volcano? Denn das ist das, worum es jetzt erstmal gehen wird. Und dann habe ich noch ein paar andere Videos, ein bisschen was zu Salamangan, doch generell ein bisschen was zu Buyouts, ein paar Presale-Sachen und dann ein paar Funnies, die einfach funny sind. Da habe ich noch ein Deck-Profile von Team Sam, glaube ich, zu dem Chimera-Deck. Ein paar funny Master Duel Sachen und ein paar Sachen von Card Market, weil die machen eigentlich auch ganz guten Content. Habe ich so 2 Videos. Und ich habe auch schon die erste Banlist Prediction gesehen. Und da wollte ich mal ganz kurz einmal reinjeten und mal gucken, was dabei rauskommt. Ja, habt ihr Bock? Ich hab Bock. Und für alle, die das jetzt hier gerade sehen, ich habe einen Channel erstellt, den ich schon länger habe. Der ist schon seit einem Jahr alt oder so. Der Channel heißt Aubertin Plus und da wird quasi alles, auf was ich reacte, was jetzt nicht für den Main-Channel halt da ist, halt hochgeladen. Das heißt, Reactions zu random Themen, auch die Reactions zu den Openings werden da drin landen. Also würde ich sagen, starten wir doch mal in die Openings rein von Legendary Duelist Soulburning Volcano. Machen wir doch genau das. Und wir starten da einmal ganz kurz rein. Wir fangen an mit dem Video von Schattenspieler. Und Schattenspieler hat wie immer ein Opening von Konami gemacht, 2 Wochen vorher. Das heißt, das Set kommt in 2 Wochen raus. Und das gucken wir uns einmal an. Ich persönlich, wir wissen ja, was im Set drin ist. Ich weiß halt nur nicht, ob das halt, ja, also ob da irgendwelche anderen Varianten von Ghost Rares drin sind, weil wir haben, also ich habe gesehen, es gibt eine Ghost Rare Thunder Wolf, die ziemlich nice ist und der Rest, der wird sich zeigen. Also, let's go. Maurice, erleuchte uns.
Ja, Leute, heute habe ich was ganz Besonderes für euch, denn wir haben hier ein neues Set. Und diesmal darf ich es wieder früh öffnen. Vielen Dank natürlich an Konami, dass ich das Ganze tun darf. Und es geht um ein ganz besonderes Set, denn es geht um Soulburning Volcano. Und wer es nicht weiß, Volcanic war mein allererstes Deck quasi, mit dem ich erfolgreich auf Turnieren war.
Echt?
Und dementsprechend ist das für mich was sehr Besonderes. Und erstmal hier, ui, wieder mit Einknick-Funktion. I like it. Und ja, wie der Name schon vermuten lässt, gibt es hier eben neue vulkanische Karten, aber nicht nur vulkanische Karten. Nein, sondern auch Salamangreat und auch, also Großsalamander und Battling Boxer. Und dann wollen wir mal gucken. Erstmal, wir haben hier 5 Karten pro Pack und 36 Booster. Ist eine Menge Karten. Und wie immer, ich kenne nicht alle Karten hier aus dem Set. Bedeutet also, ich weiß nicht genau, was mich hier erwartet. Was ich jedoch weiß, ist, dass theoretisch hier eine Ghost Rare drin sein könnte. Was die Ghost Rare ist, weiß ich nicht.
Was ich funny finde, ist, dass ich persönlich nicht gehört habe, dass da Ghost Rares drin sind, aber irgendwie das alle schon wussten, aber ich hatte keinen Plan davon.
Sehr, wenn wir die ziehen würden. Also wirklich was Besonderes. Und ja, wir haben viele Booster, deswegen würde ich sagen, fangen wir direkt an.
Und was auch wichtig ist bei dem Set, dass nicht in jedem Pack eine Holo drin ist, glaube ich. Du kriegst manchmal auch nur Rares und Commons und halt nicht immer eine Holo.
Aber 5 Karten zu öffnen ist immer noch was anderes als 9 zu öffnen, ne? Das muss man wirklich so sagen. So. Komm, fangen wir an mit den Battling Boxern. Wie gesagt, die sind ja halt drin. Und Großsalamander und vulkanisches Inferno. Da haben wir die erste vulkanische Karte. Und aus irgendeinem Grund will er das Armband scharf stellen. Vulkanisches Inferno, Trap. Wie gesagt, ich erzähle immer was zu den Karten, wenn sie kommen. Großsalamander Wiedergeburt. auch eine neue Großsalamander-Karte. Die Karten agieren alle eigentlich so, wie das Deck selber will. Zum Beispiel Großsalamander arbeitet viel mit dem Friedhof. Das tut eben die neuen Großsalamander-Karten ebenfalls. Bei Vulkanisch viel mit dem Glutbeschleuniger. Also auch da passend dazu. Und natürlich bekommen wir, vulkanische Königin, auch nett, Fuchsi und
Berlin. Halt schade, dass die
Schatten. Karten, wie gesagt, hier sind natürlich auch nicht nur die neuen Karten, nein, auch die alten Karten.
Weil die ja dann
heißt, wenn ihr Einzeldecks bauen wollt, perfekt. Und hier haben wir auch schon das erste Glutbeschleuniger nachladen. Und das ist ja schon eine neuere Karte im Vergleich zum Original-Glutbeschleuniger. Und es ist sehr interessant gewesen. Ich fand es sehr gut, dass die Karte rauskam. Der mit Streuschuss zum Beispiel, perfekte, super Kombination und war halt was Neues. Und das Deck konnte eben dann mit den aktuellen Decks mithalten. Hier übrigens ein neuer Boxer, der gar nicht so schlecht ist. Denn was war er nochmal? Er war der... Genau, kannst eine zusätzliche Normalbeschwörung durchführen. Von einem Battling-Boxer, sehr nice. Also hilft dir eben dann schneller ins Exit zu kommen.
Und wir hatten Rang 4 Spam schon mit Utopia.
Weiter geht's. Unermüdlicher Boxer, Nachschläger. Also die Karten, sehr interessant. Wusste gar nicht, dass die hier drin ist, aber ist, glaube ich, eine ältere Karte, ne? Aber geht's falls die Karte Monster Verteidigungsangriff zerstöre jedes Monster. Da ist der originale Glutbeschleuniger. 7. Kraft, hiermit theoretisch ist es möglich, ein Nummer 10 Monster zu rufen, denn ja, es gibt ein Exit, was nicht so einfach zu rufen ist, was unglaublich stark an sich ist, vom Effekt her, jedoch halt schwer zu rufen ist. Dementsprechend braucht man sowas wie diese hier, die uns erlaubt, eben ein Nummer 10 Monster zu rufen, weil es ist ein Nummer 10. Und
Signalux ist halt Rare.
Er loopt einfach eine Karte.
Dadurch wird die halt deutlich günstiger.
Ich habe nur noch. Ja, Counter, allgemein Counter. Es gibt allgemein noch einen neuen Counter, der auch sehr stark ist.
Funny ist, dass wir jetzt mit den Battling-Boxer-Karten Counter suchen können. Also die Karte, die Counter-Traps quasi countern kann. Das ist irgendwie funny.
Und die Counter-Karten kann man jetzt auch mit den neuen Karten eben aus dem Deck suchen. Und wir haben ein Uppercut. Boxer hier und sie ist auch sehr nice, denn beschwöre einen Battling-Boxer Spezialbeschwörung von Friedhof, sehr gut, oder setze eine Counter-Falle, also nicht nur Counter-Falle, sondern eine Konter-Falle. Also du kannst eine Konter im Namen, ist klar, ne, zum Beispiel hier Konter, aber eine Konterfalle reinklicken. Finde ich sehr gut, sehr gut. Und große Verstärkung, die theoretisch ermöglicht,
nicht lauter machen,
theoretisch eine Karte auf dem Spielfeld wählen und zu zerstören. Was ganz
Maurice echt so viel lauter als ich.
Weiter geht's. Ich will vulkanische Karten. Ich glaube, das habe ich jetzt oft genug gesagt, aber wie gesagt, ich liebe eigentlich vulkanisch, weil ich halt vulkanisch eben in der Vergangenheit gespielt habe. Damals noch mit Monarchen und Windsturm der Phönixflügel, mit Razor. Okay. Und ja, Leute, das war noch vor Synchrozeit. Also es ist schon sehr, sehr, sehr lange her. Vulkanischer Ausbruch.
Aber ist Battling Boxer nicht...
Okay, ja, ist natürlich eine vulkanisch Karte.
Also okay, vulkanisch.
Nee, ist sie natürlich nicht. Sie ist für Dinosaurier eigentlich mit der Zauber.
Aber heißt Vulkanik im Namen natürlich
Feldveränderung. Aber ja, ein großer langer Kreis. Auch interessant, dass hier ein Kamm ist. Gazelle, beste Karte. Hülle, auch nochmal drin. Hülle natürlich, super gute Karte.
Ich glaube, die hat jetzt, glaube ich, 3 Prints gehabt in den letzten Monaten.
Und da haben wir Randfeuer. Die Karte ist neu und super gut. Ebenfalls ein Glutbeschleuniger-Monster, also was wir abwerfen können mit Glutbeschleuniger. Und sie sagt Folgendes: Wenn sie in den Friedhof gelegt wird, dann kannst du sie verbannen. Und falls du dies tust, lege ein vulkanisches Monster von deinem Deck auf den Friedhof. Heißt, wir können noch eine Hülle zum Beispiel reinlegen oder ähnliches. Schon mal gut. Oder verbanne ein Glutbeschleuniger-Karte offen auf dem Spielfeld oder im Friedhof und setze oder aktiviere ein Glutbeschleuniger aus dem Deck. Also du kannst auch noch von der Hand, glaube ich, aber es geht eher, dass du das halt tust. Super starke Karte, super gute Karte, hilft Volcanic wirklich. Vor allen Dingen ein weiteres Monster. Aber das Problem war immer, welche Monster nimmst du? Wir können natürlich Hülle nehmen, klar, ne, Nummer 1. Wir nehmen Hülle, wir nehmen Streuschuss, ganz klar, Streuschusspflicht. Und was dann? Dann können wir Gegenschlag nehmen? Ja, ich weiß nicht. Also da ist natürlich die neue Karte hier deutlich, deutlich besser. Oh, Nova Kaiser. Der ist natürlich wichtig für C-Monster, denn wie gesagt, Nummer 10 Monster brauchen hier immer, kriegen einen besonderen Effekt, wenn sie ein bestimmtes ausgerüstet haben. In diesem Fall ist es weiter geht's. Der Wunderhengst ist jetzt hier. Und Wunderhengst war ja sogar. Oh, das ist ein neuer Counter. Okay, wir reden nicht über Wunderhengst, wir reden über den Counter, denn die ist unglaublich spielstark. Die ist eine Konterfalle, heißt, die ist eine Karte, auf der man nur reagieren kann, mit ebenfalls einer Fallenkarte, die Counter beinhaltet. Und sie sagt Folgendes: Wenn der Gegner einen Monster-Effekt aktiviert, zerstöre einen unermüdlichen Boxer oder Nummer-Exit-Monster, das du kontrollierst. Falls du dies tust, annulliere die Aktivierung. Falls du dies tust, zerstöre jedes Monster. Dann kannst du vollen Effekt ausführen. Also das heißt, wir zerstören erstmal jetzt hier in das gegnerische Monster. Beschwöre einen unermüdlichen Boxer-Exi-Monster mit einem unterschiedlichen Namen als das erste Monster als Spezialbeschwörung von deinem Extra-Deck. Und falls du dies tust, hänge diese Karte als Material ran. Das heißt, wir können hier beliebige Battling-Boxer-Exis rufen, was unglaublich gut ist. Sehr nice. Sehr nice ist auch ein Negate, ne? Brauche ich durchreden. Und die kann man eben setzen aus dem Deck. Wir suchen. Vulkanische Raketen. Ich finde es übrigens sehr interessant, wenn diese Karte beschworen wird. Also bei Normal- und Spezialbeschwörung. Man hat damals schon dran gedacht, dass man diese Karte vielleicht spezial beschworen möchte. Denn, vielleicht kommen wir noch zu, die Karte kann man aktuell mit dem neuen Blutbeschleuniger spezial beschwören.
Cool.
Wir ziehen da wohl hoffentlich die Glutbeschleuniger. Also ich will den neuen Glutbeschleuniger auf jeden Fall auch haben. Oh,
Tiger.
Großer Name. Tiger.
Und das ist eigentlich eine der einzigen neuen Sammlerkarten, die ich eigentlich ziemlich cool finde, weil die auf der gegnerischen Seite beschwören kann. Da können wir eine Karte ziehen, die hat ein paar Shenanigans. Die finde ich wirklich cool. Die anderen sind halt eher so meh. Ne? Der ist halt auch Level 5, das ist nicht ganz so geil, aber das ist eine Karte, die finde ich an sich cool, weil es auch die Karte Access gibt zu eine Art von Synchro-Beschwörung in dem Deck selber. Das neue Synchro-Monster von Summonet ist jetzt nicht ganz so geil, aber die Karte ist ganz cool. Werde ich wahrscheinlich auch mal ausprobieren im Deck.
Tiger ist hier ein Level 5 Monster. Wirkt jetzt erstmal sehr komisch, aber du kannst eine andere Salamander langsam ruhig. Du kannst eine andere Großsalamander-Karte abwerfen und diese Karte spezial beschwören. Außerdem, falls diese Karte für ein Synchro-Material von einem Feuermonster verwendet wird, kannst du sie als Nicht-Empfänger behandeln. Also sie ist dann kein Empfängermonster. Sehr gut, sie ist Empfänger, denn es gibt ein neues Synchro-Monster, was eben auch mit Großsalamander funktioniert. Ich muss sagen, auch die Farbe, mir gefällt alles. Also vulkanisch, die Farbe, ich liebe
extra rotes T-Shirt angezogen.
Ja, ich weiß, es ist Soulburner und es ist eigentlich Großsalamander, aber es ist mir egal. So, Battling Boxer, wir wollen vulkanisch. Wir wollen vulkanische Karten. Kriegen wir auch noch. Wir kriegen noch. Und, verdammtes Feuer? Verdammtes Feuer? Ja, also wie gesagt, hier sind die alten Karten auch drin, aber ich will den Neuer. Ich will den neuen. Ich will den Emperor, ist das? Ich will den Emperor haben. Ich will den neuen haben. Aber das ist natürlich sicher auch eine Ultra oder so.
Wahrscheinlich.
Nee. Was kann die Ghost Rare sein? Könnte das ist 100% eine große Salamander-Karte. 100%. Das ist das C79-Monster.
Also ich habe zwei Ghost Rare jetzt gesehen, also
also theoretisch kann man ihn sehr gut rufen. Nicht nur im Battling Boxer, sondern allgemein. Und sie kann folgendes, und zwar, erhält für jeden dieser Materialien,
das ist auf jeden Fall ziemlich cool, wenn man sehen könnte.
Spielzug, wenn ein Gegner ein oder mehr Monster Spezialbeschwörung beschwören wird, Quick Effect, du kannst 2 Materialien von dieser Karte abhängen. Falls du dies tust, annulliere die Beschwörung, und falls du dies tust, zerstöre jene Monster. Das heißt, sie kann einfach eine Beschwörung annullieren für 2 Materialien. Sehr gut. Problematisch ist, wenn du sie mit der Counter holst, was wir hier schon hatten, wenn man sie theoretisch mit den Counter holen würde, hat sie ja nur ein Material. Da muss man irgendwie noch ein zweites dran kriegen. Aber die Karte selber ist eine sehr gute Karte. Und sie kann theoretisch in jedem Deck gerufen werden, nicht nur halt eben in Boxer. Brauchst aber dann halt eben 3 Level 5 Monster oder irgendwie mit Rank-Up-Spells. Weiter geht's hier. Vulkanische Königin und nochmal der unermüdliche Boxer. Ich weiß noch, auch das, als die hier draußen waren, das waren Zeiten, da lag der so und denkst du so, ja, ist ja nicht schlimm, ne, der nur 2200. Ach so, diese Karte kann quasi nie zerstört werden. Das war schon ein Problem auf jeden Fall. Ja, vulkanisches Feuer und nochmal die Normal Summon, sehr gut. Ja, braucht man übrigens für Battle Boxer definitiv 3-mal, also
wie viel hat er noch?
100%. Also wenn man das spielen will, 3-mal. Dementsprechend passt das dann gut. Zertrümmerer und nochmal Feuer, sehr gut, haben wir das gesehen. Wir
machen mal so ein bisschen schneller.
Definitiv spielen wir davon 3. Also wie gesagt, man hat jetzt endlich ein weiteres Target, also ein zusätzliches Target eben für Blutbeschleuniger und sie wieder. So, das war die erste Hälfte, aber erste Hälfte, zweite Hälfte direkt weiter. Ist echt viel, ne? So 36 Booster ist dann noch mehr, als man denkt.
36 Booster sind schon eine Menge, aber es sind noch 5 Karten.
Man muss sich dann hier auch ein bisschen aufpassen. Man zieht hier auch sehr gut die Karten. Also wie gesagt, nochmal Uppercut. Der zweite ist auch gut. Also ich kann das Deck bauen, weil ich habe halt alle Karten zusammen. Vulkanische Rakete auch die zweite. Ihr merkt schon, man bekommt hier schon sehr gut das Deck zusammen. Wie immer bei diesen Sets, wenn ihr Einzeldeck spielen wollt, ist es super. Es ist tipptopp. Ihr zieht ja wirklich alles eigentlich
in der Regel zieht man alle
3-mal, was ihr braucht, und dann habt ihr das Deck halt schon quasi komplett. Das ist zumindest eben von den Archetype. Weiter geht's. Ich hoffe doch hier neue Blutbeschleuniger-Karte. Dritte, sehr gut. Habe ich schon 3-mal. Was? Oh.
Das ist eine 2-Cent-Karte.
Ja, mein Problem.
Jetzt 3-mal.
Man muss es auch richtig öffnen, ne? Sonst wird das hier nichts. Fuchsi und. Nicht der neue. Ja, ich will so gern die neue Blutbeschleuniger-Karte. Oder der Emperor. Ich will die neue. Ich will Komm. Oh, ich will einfach ziehen.
Ja, das ist schon
ich muss
zwei
auch sagen,
wahrscheinlich ziehst du noch
dass
zwei.
vulkanisch ich lange nicht loslassen kann. Ich glaube, so geht es vielen. Wenn man ein Deck hat, womit man das erste Mal quasi gewisse Erfolgserlebnisse erreicht hat, auch halt zufrieden war, das Deck gefallen hat, man sucht Decks, die ähnlich sind. Und man versucht irgendwie in diese Richtung zu kommen. Ich habe dann, oh, da ist er. Glutbeschleuniger, vulkanischer Glutbeschleuniger, die ist super. Erstmal, sie ist ziemlich einfach zu beschwören, also zu aktivieren. Beschwören ist kein Monster. Zu aktivieren, du musst eben nur eine andere Glutbeschleuniger-Karte von deinem Deck oder auf einem Spielfeld auf den Friedhof legen. Heißt also, du müsst den normalen Glutbeschleuniger spielen, das ist definitiv Effekt leider. Weiterhin aber geht's weiter, denn du kannst einen vulkanischen Glutbeschleuniger kannst nur einen kontrollieren, ist auch okay. Einmal pro Spielzug während deiner Main Phase. Du kannst einen vulkanischen Monster als Spezialbeschwörung von deiner Hand beschwören. Vulkanische Rakete aktiviert sich auch dann. Wie gesagt, sehr gut. Das heißt, wir haben hier zwei Beschwörungen, was schon mal sehr gut ist. Außerdem, du kannst ein offenes Monster wählen, das dein Gegner kontrolliert. Lege ein Pyromonster Stufe 1 von deinem Deck auf den Friedhof. Und falls du dies tust, zerstöre jedes Monster. Leute, ist das nicht perfekt harmoniert? Das ist so gut. Und jetzt denkt man sich, okay, dem Deck fehlt noch was, denn ja, du kannst jedes Monster zerstören. Aber wenn du das Duell anfängst, also du beginnst den ersten Zug, hat der Gegner kein Monster. Keine Angst, da kommen wir noch zu. Vulkanische Rakete, die übrigens auch wieder sehr geholt ist, passt. Denn es gibt auch neue vulkanische Karten, die den Gegner Monster geben können. Und dadurch, dass der Gegner Monster bekommt, er bekommt einen Token. Und wenn eben dann Token ist, können wir den eben mit unserem Glutbeschleuniger zerstören, was sehr gut ist, weil wir dann eben den Glutbeschleuniger schon im ersten Zug aktivieren können, ihm schon was reinigen können. Das heißt, die Schwäche, dass wir hier halt irgendwie warten müssen, noch ein Tiger.
Noch ein Tiger.
Okay, zwei Tiger, zwei Uppercut, das ist ja verrückt.
Das ist ein vierter Ultra, das heißt, er wird keine Rückkehr mehr kriegen.
Unser Playset komplett. Aber was ich noch mal sagen wollte, ist eben, wenn man ein Deck gefunden hat, will man immer versuchen, ein ähnliches Deck zu haben. Wie gesagt, ich habe vulkanisch mit Wind und Phönixflügel und mit Razor gebaut gehabt damals, wie gesagt, vor Synchro-Zeiten. Und danach war mein nächstes Deck Monarch mit Grabwächter, Spy und Notfallteleport. Ja, da war Synchro dann doch schon da. Und da, ich konnte Monarch nicht loslassen. Weil Razor mir so gut gefallen hat in Volcanic. Ja, man kommt dann halt eben nicht weg. Vulkanischer Auswurf. Ja, nochmal eine neue Fallenkarte.
Auch, also optisch die Karten halt sau cool, ne?
Entweder deine Hand zu beschwört Spezialbeschwörung, ungeachtet deiner Beschwörungsbedingung, aber gibt es während der Endphase zurück, das heißt, wir können auch die beschwören. Sehr nett. Ich würde halt gerne noch, es gibt ja noch zwei Karten, ist voll der Volcanic-Talk hier. Ich will zwei Karten eigentlich noch haben, ich will einmal noch den Emperor haben und ich will die eine Spell haben, denn die neue Spell, die ebenfalls rausgekommen ist, noch für vulkanisch, die ist auch unglaublich gut, denn sie sagt folgendes, und zwar, sende ein Pyromonster von deinem Deck auf den Friedhof, was unglaublich stark ist, und falls ein Volcanic-Monster ist, kannst du noch Schaden hinzufügen, oder ein Monster, seine Spielmarke bei Gegner Spielfeld beschwören, heißt also genau das, was ich meinte, dass wir eben ein Monster auf die gegnerische Seite bekommen, was super gut ist, und wir haben noch schneller,
ich finde es schade, dass der Tiger eine Ultra Ray ist,
weil das eine coole Karte. Ich wollte gerade noch sagen, aber ich sage nicht lieber. Großsalamander Ausbruchsgreif. Ja, Salamander bekommt eben halt. Großsalamander bekommt ein Synchro-Monster.
Und ist optisch sehr cool.
Effekt, und zwar, genau, du kannst ein Monster Stufe 7 oder niedriger Friedhof wählen und eben spezial beschwören und dann wird diese Stufe reduziert. Das heißt, du kannst ihn rufen, das Monster, was du benutzt hast, wiederholen und du kannst mit ihm selber wieder synchronisieren und dann ist er mit sich selbst synchronisiert und dann kann er folgendes, falls diese Karte beschworen wird, mit ihm selber als Material. Du kannst nicht beschwören, während der nächste Step ein Monster Spezialbeschwörung von Friedhof.
Ich gucke YouTube immer
ist halt eben vorausschauend
bei allen Videos in dieser Geschwindigkeit.
Nice.
Ich mache meistens so den Stream das ein bisschen langsamer. In der Regel gucke ich mir alle sehr schnell an.
Ich habe doch den Turbo eingelegt. Sie machen eine Ghost Rare? Ich glaube nicht, aber ich würde gerne wissen, was es ist. Das ist noch eine vulkanische Rakete. Schade, aber das ist ein Überblick. Ich würde sagen, wir haben leider.
Interesting. Also, er hat zweimal dieselbe Ultra Rares gezogen, also 5 Ultra Rares scheint so der Standard zu sein. Und dann habe ich noch ein Opening von Res Cards. Ich glaube, da gucken wir auch mal ganz zusammen rein. Res Cards hat auch ein Opening gemacht, geht auch 15 Minuten. Scheint also ungefähr selbe Tempo zu sein. Wir sagen, da yeeten wir dann mal rein und gucken, ob er was Besseres sieht. Ich mache das direkt mal einen kleinen Tacken schneller.
Legendary Duelist Soul Burning Volcano is just around the corner, and that is definitely a name. If you enjoy playing with fire, then you'll love this set because it features nothing but fire archetypes, and of course, with any Legendary Duelist set, we have a Ghost Rare to hunt down as well. Thanks to Konami, we're going to be opening 2 boxes early on the channel today, so let's do it. Click a button though, go on.
Also es gibt nur eine Ghost Rare.
Okay. Here we are with another Legendary Duelist set. Every time we get a new Legendary Duelist set, I've completely forgotten how the Legendary Duelist set goes. It's one of the sets where you get 36 packs in a box and 5 cards per pack, so they are slightly smaller packs. But you get Ultra Rares and potentially, if you're really lucky, a Ghost Rare. We've been extremely lucky with our openings recently, for the past few months actually, where we've been actually pulling high rarity cards, quarter century secret rares, collector's rares. So let's see if we can keep that going and pull the Ghost Rare. There is only one Ghost Rare in the set, so if we pull it, that will be very, very nice. And it is a relatively small set, so we'll probably get through like half a box and then be able to skip right to the holos. So 72 packs, that's a lot of packs that we're going to be cracking today. Let's get right into it. Soul Burning, Volcano, very cool. We've got the Salmon Great stuff, the Battle and Boxers, and of course, the Volcanics. If there's a single non-fire monster in this set, I'm going to be disappointed, man. Alright, let's see. What do we have? Salamangreat Rower. I wonder if the entire structure deck has been reprinted in here. Blaze Accelerator Reload. Salamangreat Sanctuary common. We have Spinny, basically just a structure deck right here. And Salamangreat Revive, one of the new trap cards as a rare. Very cool. Okay, apparently there is decent stuff for Infernobles in here as well. And we did get a whole bunch of new Infernoble stuff in Duelist Nexus. Pretty nice timing if you are an Infernoble player. We have Jolt Counter, Volcanic Hammerer, Volcanic Shell, baby. Volcanic Inferno super rare. Oh, I thought it would be at the back of the pack. Okay. Then we have Balinks as a rare. That looks weird. Volcanic Inferno. Okay, cool. Super rare continuous trap cards. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to take in. It's Molten Destruction.
Coole Karte.
All right, let's pull the Ghost Rare. We have Cheat Commissioner is a rank 4 that we're looking for. Battle and Boxer Headgeared. We have Tri-Blaze, Accelerator, Volcanic Eruption, and Volcanic Rimfire. Level 1. How many rares are there in this set? 10 rares. 34 commons, 8 supers, 9 ultras. Yeah, it's a very small set.
Ja,
we're going to see pretty much everything very, very quickly. We have Battle in Boxer
Display ist mega
Spirits, Burning Draw. We have Salamangreat Gazelle as a last
ich meine,
counter.
du kannst halt eh
And
nicht so
Battle
viel
in Boxer
rausziehen. Ich
Shadow.
meine,
Every monster
der Value
has
Set
indeed been fire so far. The set is living up to its name. It
auf
is
jeden Fall
the fire
schwierig.
set. We have Salamangreat Circle in common. Will of the Salamangreat. Okay, here's a structure deck, dude. Salamangreat Tiger. Ultra rare. Okay, nice.
Weiß
Level
ich auch
5
Tiger.
tuner. Okay, I don't remember Salamangreat having many synchro plays.
Whoa,
Back when
on
it was
Yugioh
like at the
Stream.
top tier of the competitive scene. So maybe
Ja,
that
der
is
hat das
a new
erwartet,
direction
was
you
soll ich
can
sonst
build the deck in. Very, very cool. Ultra rare. And we have Salamangreat Charge. That really was just a full Salamangreat pack. Holy. Moving on. Also, I was wrong. You don't get a super rare in every pack. I just read that off the box. One foil card in every pack. Rares are foils, apparently, I believe. Salamangreat Gazelle. Battle and Boxer Star Cestus. 3 level 4s. Spinny. You have Switch Hitter. And Almirage as a rare.
Stimmt,
Funnily enough, this was
gar
never
nicht
really
gesehen.
played too much in Salamangreat, but it is a very good generic Salamangreat by name
Ganz
card.
am Joken.
Many
Ja,
printings
nicht
comes in a
mehr.
lot of different rarities. I
Zumindest
still want to pick up
aktuell.
a secret rare, but that is a very nice and easy, accessible, rare printing. Very cool.
Eine
All right,
überraschend
come on,
coole
Ghost
Karte
Rare.
auf
Let's go.
jeden Fall.
Rabbit Puncher. Fun name, dude. Hammerer, Mirage Thalio. We have Salamangreat Weasel. I feel
Auch
like
eine
these
sehr
new ones
coole
definitely
Karte.
have more of a Cyberse look to them than the previous Salamangreat monsters. Another tuner. Canonical,
finde
super rare,
die cool.
and another Rimfire. What is going to be next in this fire pack? Volcanic Shell.
Also ich werde mir auf jeden Fall die beiden,
Battle and Box and Spirits. We
also
have a
die
Volcanic
neuen
Queen, Burning Draw,
Salamangreat-Karten
and another
ranholen.
Salamangreat
Ein bisschen
Revive.
rumspielen.
Salamangreat
Wir werden auch
Circle.
gleich
I wonder
nochmal,
what
ich habe
the Ghost Rare
von
would be.
Lithium-Video
Surely
gesehen,
like a Salamangreat
wo
card,
er
right? Maybe
ein paar
Sunlight
Kombos
Wolf?
gezeigt hat zu dem
Circle,
Deck.
we
Das
have
möchte
Last
ich mir
Counter,
euch mal angucken.
Volcanic Scattershot, Battle and
Weil ich
Boxer
finde
Big Bandage,
Salamangreat ein cooles
and
Deck.
number 79, Battle and Boxer Nova Kaiser. Just generic
Aber wir werden
2
gleich sehen.
level 4 monsters, of course. This is not the one that can search any Fire Warrior, though, so we do still need to come across that one. And we've near enough pulled like
Aber
every
machen
rare
ein
in the
bisschen
set.
schneller, weil
Only opened, like,
wir haben so
10
den
packs or
Großteil
something.
davon
That's
schon
funny.
gesehen jetzt.
Right, we have Will of the Salamangreat, number C105. We have Transcendence, number C79, Battle and Boxer, General Kaiser. They definitely kind of have like a Utopia-looking vibe to them. Interesting, super rare. And
Bisschen,
Battle and
ja.
Boxer, Shadow. All right, what other spice do we have in here? I'm seeing a Link Monster at the back there. Blaze Accelerator, Doomfire as a common Hammerer. We have Foul and another Almirage.
Ein
Card
Mirage,
at the
let's
back,
go.
Salamangreat Rage. We have Blaze Accelerator, Battle and Boxer Chief Commissioner, another ultra rare baby, Volcanic Trooper. Okay, so we have a nice ultra rare distribution so far. 1 Salamangreat and 1 Volcanic monster. We have the Trooper here. Level 3. He looks like a big boy, but he is just a level 3. Interesting. And we have Salamangreat Revive.
Süß.
I think you do tend to pull quite a few ultra rares compared to the collector's rare sets. So I am interested to see what our kind of hollow ratio is going to be.
Aber stimmt, das
We have a
sind gar
Headgear,
keine
a Volcanic
Collector's
Queen,
Sets
a Battle
drin,
Boxer Glassjaw, Box and Spirits, and another Balinks. Where's Heatleo and Sunlight Wolf? That's my question. Transcendence. We have Switch Hitter, Jack Jaguar. We got another Weasel, super rare, and a Volcanic Rimfire. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. Salamangreat Heatleo, baby. As a common. Boxer Comet Cestus. We have Boxer Star Cestus, Volcanic Queen, and Lead Yoke as a rare. Moving on. We have 8 of the 10 rares. We just need 2 more, and we have completed our rare set. We have the Gazelle, Foxy, Blaze Accelerator, Reload, Jack Jaguar, and Salamangreat Charge. Yo, little Almirage, dude. Almirage Gazelle. It's actually such a cute artwork. I love that. All right, Salamangreat Sanctuary. We have Transcendence, Rabbit Puncher. I love that name. Glassjaw, and another Rimfire. Here we go. Approaching the first half of a box done. The last counter, we have Star Cestus, number C105, Gazelle, and Volcanic Rocket. That is our 9th rare. We need 1 more, and we have the
Das Set selber ist ganz cool, jetzt nicht als Value, aber für die Karten, die drin sind, für die, also für die Decks selber ist das richtig cool, weil die Karten wirklich gut sind.
And Shadow.
Also
Okay, so
für
2
die
ultras in that first half of a box. Let's see if the other half
Decks.
is feeling slightly more
Aber
generous.
value-technisch
Burning
ist
Draw.
halt
We have Foul,
Ass.
Roar, Bandage, and another Rimfire. Good luck with that guy. Doomfire. We have Reload, Scattershot, Heatleo, and another Salamangreat Charge. What is this
Aber
last rare?
ich mag
Where
das,
is this
ich mag
last
das
rare?
Set.
Commissioner, Spinny, Rage, Shell, and Volcanic Rocket once again. Show me the money. Almirage. Ooh, Fire
Rogue,
Ejection.
schwierig,
Super
aber es ist auf
rare.
jeden Fall
Got a little sneak
spielbar.
appearance from Burst the Natrix in the background there. Very cool.
Ist
Fire
auf jeden
Ejection,
Fall
super rare.
spielbar. Ich
Alright,
weiß
let's
jetzt
go.
nicht, wie gut es nachher sein wird, aber es ist auf jeden Fall
Nova
spielbar.
Kaiser. Ah, baby, ultra rare Salamangreat Burst Griffin Synchro Monster. There we go. So we are
Leider so
synchro
sad.
summoning in Salamangreat now in Archetype as
Nein,
well. Very
machen wir
cool.
nicht.
We can do there as
Machen wir
well.
nicht.
Ultra rare. Number
Das lohnt
3
sich nicht.
from our box.
Spiel die
So
Karte
far.
nicht.
How many are we gonna get? We have a Rabbit Puncher, Heatleo, Spinny, Tri-Blaze, and another Rocket. I'm gonna guess 5 ultras in a box. In this box anyway. Switch Hitter. We have Blaze Accelerator, Will, and we have our 4th Salamangreat
Salamangreat
of
auf
Fire. Okay, we're
Die
getting all
Karte ist
Salamangreat
wirklich
ultras
gut,
apparently.
aber die lockt dich
How
halt
many
im
ultras
Feuer,
in a
das ist ein
box?
bisschen
9
beschissen.
ultras in a box. Okay, we haven't had any duplicates, so that's cool. Salamangreat of Fire kind of looks like Ignister card for some reason. Kind of like a Chi-Chi. Not a tuner this time. And then
bisschen,
we have
ja.
another Nova Kaiser. All right, number 105, Headgeared, Roar. We have General Kaiser, super rare once again there, and Battle Boxer Shadow. All right, let's speed things up. We have a Volcanic Eruption and Volcanic Rimfire. Did I miscount? Are we actually missing the 10th rare? Or am I just silly? We already pulled charge, right? Revive once again, and yeah, no ghost rare. There is 10 rares in this set. Hey, there we go. Chief second. Our first time seeing it. That completes our rare collection. We have every rare in the set now. It all just comes down to the hollows at this point.
Alles
very,
gesehen.
very cool. Volcanic Queen Sanctuary, Mirage Stallion, and Jolt Counter. Okay, what other spice do we have in this set? We have a Volcanic Doomfire. Rare is Charge and Hollow. Yo, Volcanic Blaze Accelerator. We have the continuous spell. So many Blaze Accelerator variants in the archetype now. Yep, very cool, super rare. And Scar Shot, very nice. Come on, one more ultra rare, I believe. Sanctuary, we have Transcendence, Jolt Counter, Hammer, and Kaiser. 2 packs left.
weiß noch nicht, vielleicht als Short oder so, wenn ich mir die Karten rangeholt habe. Weil ich noch nicht genau weiß, wie ich spielen möchte, aber ich werde es auf jeden Fall mal angucken und auch Decks bauen und das Deck ein bisschen spielen. Dann werde ich vielleicht so ein 1-Minuten-Deck-Profile machen, weil ich Deck-Profiles auf meinem Channel, die lohnen sich in der Regel nicht. Ich habe ja heute auch mein Sprite-Deck als Short rausgehauen, das denke ich ist eigentlich okay, so das kann man machen.
Speed through this one because we've basically seen everything at this point. Yeah, okay, cool. Also, no idea what the ghost rare is. I would love to see a ghost rare Ash Blossom, dude. Ghost rare Ash Blossom because it is a fire monster.
Imagine.
Battling Boxing
Ghost rare
Cross
Ash
Counter. We have a counter trap super rare for Battling Boxers. Gosh, this is crazy. Oh no!
Oh mein Gott, er hat echt gezogen.
I thought it was a secret rare for a sec. I was like, wait, there's no way there's a secret rare in this set. Dude! Oh my god! You can't see it because you see the camera and the reflection, dude.
Aber ich mein,
Great Sunlight
der
Wolf.
ist schon hübsch.
Ghost
Also
rare.
der ist wirklich
hey,
hübsch.
We actually pulled it. Heck yeah, dude, let's go. We're just cracked at pulling cards now. Ghost rare Sunlight Wolf. Okay, I was right. I was wondering where he was. Very, very cool, dude. That's what I wanted. And we got it. There we go.
Ich weiß nicht, was er kostet, aber der ist sehr cool. Ich meine, ich mag Ghost Rares nicht so gerne. Ich finde Ghost Rares bei...
For Magnificent Mavens. Salomon Great, Sunlight Wolf.
Okay.
Alright, can you imagine if we pulled 2 Ghost Rares in one box? Could you imagine? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Foxy and Rocket. Continuing on, just a slight distraction there. Let's forget about that. We have Salomon Great Weasel. That's our playset of Weasel. We literally just have, like... We near enough have the full Salomon Great deck here. Shell and Shadow. Alright, let's tank through the rest of this. Not quite sure what else we can expect in the set. We are still looking for the rank 4 Battling Boxer that can search a Fire Warrior. I assume that's going to be an ultra rare because it sounds pretty good. 7th Force, quick play spell. More of that 7th stuff that I'm not quite familiar with. I think that's a Zexal thing, right? Not a single ultra rare out of this box yet, but we did pull a Ghost Rare. I mean, if a Ghost Rare is all we get, then I wouldn't be too unhappy. Because the Ghost Rare is just cool, man. Ghost Rares are cool. Volcanic Shell. Alright, come on, give us a banger. Banger, Salomon Great of Fire. There we go, we got the duplicate of Fire. Just adds any Salomon Great monster from your deck to your hand when you summon this. So definitely not a bad effect on that one.
Er lockt dich halt in Feuer, das ist nicht
Ultra Baby, Battling Boxer Promoter. He's in the ring, he's giving his speech. Very, very cool. Okay, we have 6 of the 9 Ultras. Dude, 2 boxes and we almost have like the entire set. That's crazy. Like literally the entire set, including the Ghost Rare. I'm guessing Pyro Phoenix just isn't in here at all, right? Maybe it's a super rare. Volcanic Emission, we have that one, yeah? That was our, no, Volcanic Inferno, okay. Another trap card for Volcanics. Even more just Molten Destruction going on in the artwork there. It looks kind of crazy.
Ist auf jeden Fall ein cooles Set irgendwie.
Raging Phoenix, another ultra. We're just getting all the ultras just back to back, rapid fire. Raging Phoenix, we did pull that one in the previous box.
Ich mag aber die neuen Salomon Great Artworks nicht so gerne wie die alten.
Salomon Great Ultra Rare. Griffin. We're just playing Salomon Great at this point. We have everything. We have everything we need for Salomon Great. For Salomon Great Synchro Pile. Let's go.
Rangucken, wie teuer
we have Salomon Great Weasel. We're getting close to the end here. I'm pretty sure we just pulled every ultra rare in the box, like back to back, essentially. We also have Salomon Great Mirage Stallion and a Volcanic Rocket. Oh, another General Kaiser, number C79. That's our playset of that dude, I think. How many super rares are in here? 8 super rares. Okay, pretty sure we definitely have all the super rares. Eruption. It's actually so nuts that you can just pull the entire set in 2 boxes. Near enough. If you get 5 ultra rares per box and there's 9 ultra rares in the set, definitely a possibility. All right, 5 packs to go. Any more hollows? I'll take anything at this point. We have another, dude. Volcanic Emperor. Ultra rare, the big boy himself. And that is indeed our 5th ultra rare from the second box as well. So the Ghost Rare hasn't taken an ultra rare away from the box. All right, final 3 packs. Can we get anything else? Another Ghost Rare? Imagine. We have a Volcanic Blaze Accelerator. Super rare. So many hollows. So many hollows in this box. We just got massive piles over here. All right, final pack. Do we have any good? We have Blaze Accelerator. Try Blaze Accelerator. Will the Salomon Great. Battling Box and Start Cessus and the Battling Boxer Lead Yugioh. And that is going to be our opening concluded today. 2 boxes.
Also die Ghost Rare ist dann der Sunlight Wolf. Das ist nice. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob das schon beim Market draußen ist. Weil ich weiß nicht, wie selten es ist, so eine zu ziehen. Also aktuell gibt es davon 2 Listungen. Und das halte ich für sehr unwahrscheinlich. Ich glaube, die wahrscheinlich so unter 100 droppen, so auf 80 oder so. Weil das Set selber ist halt nicht so krass, ne? Wie teuer ist das Set? Guck mal, das Set selber kostet keine 40 Euro. Guck mal, die holen das für 43, da ist halt gar kein Value drin, ne? Da ist schon krass. Und dann würde ich sagen, gucken wir uns das letzte Opening einmal an. Von MSD. Es geht 18 Minuten, das heißt, jetzt machen wir direkt auf 2. MSD macht meistens immer so ein Battle gegeneinander. Mal gucken, wer diesmal gewinnt. Platziert von den einen ja die Ghost Red, dann wird es natürlich krass.
Fuck from my hand. Hey guys, it's Tom. And Yugioh here. What's up, guys? Oh, thanks for joining in on that intro. Usually just leave me hanging. We're just taking so that take. But today it's a pack battle. Pack battle time. Okay, so we've got ourselves Soul Burning Volcano. Yeah, super exciting. Fire. A ton of
nice.
3 different fire-based archetypes. Yeah, we got ourselves Salamangreat Volcanics, and we have the Battling Boxers. Battling Boxers are what I'm excited for. Okay. I thought they were really cool back in Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. Okay. They're so simple. They remind me kind of like Warlocks, actually. A little. Warlocks are like very. Maybe they should have duked it out. True. That would have been a cool match. That would be a cool feature match. I'm actually looking forward to Salamangreat Pyro Fiends. I'm just kidding. I'm looking forward to Volcanics. I always loved a burn-based archetype that doesn't just one-shot someone. So something like a little bit more drawn out. Yeah. You know, like Stalling, like Mystic Knight. That's your type of burn. Maybe. Sometimes if I don't want to think about it, I'm gonna bring it next. Well, Messenger Feast, I think. Not quite the same effect. There's Fire Prison. Sure. That's also fine. Go for it. But okay, so this stuff is coming out August 10th or 11th, depending on where you're from, and maybe a little bit earlier at your local OGS. Yes. But we'll get 36 packs. We'll just put this one down in the middle.
Aber ich werde es mir nicht holen, aber ich werde mir die Einzelkarten auf jeden Fall holen, weil die nicht viel kosten werden.
Do we need to remind everyone how episode 9 went? No, we don't. We do not need to talk about episode 9 ever again. Don't even bring it up. The demigod! Oh, the crystal! Like I said. Oh! Well, I'll admit, I took a very, very big defeat. I was super confident. I pulled the best possible card. You did? I thought at the time. Of the secret. Of the secret rares, yeah. I thought I pulled really, really well. But apparently, not enough. Man, those 2 CRs. Quarter century secret rares. They really threw me in for a loop. They did. But they look really cool. They look really cool. But you know what? We're shuffling up because we're doing 36 packs this time. And normally this is fast forwarded. In fact, it's gonna fast forward right now.
Schön geschaffelt, let's go.
Okay, it's all shuffled up. Alright, I lost last time. Your choice? Yeah, it is. And you can take this side. Okay. You can take this side. Well, I'm gonna fight favorites.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm glad for this side. This is the curse, because anytime someone touches the pack and does not open it, we know how that feels. But maybe I'm gonna sank everything.
You never know.
Let's find out. I'm really looking forward to the reprints. Personally, it's always been about the reprints for me when it comes to these.
Glass Jaw.
Ich glaube, wir haben jetzt wirklich alles gesehen.
An
Ultra right off the bat.
Take that. Burst Griffin.
Oh, crazy. Okay.
That's a cool card. That's a really cool card. I like the blue flames. Oh, watch it shine like that. Alright. Oh, Scatter Shot. Everyone's favorite way of taking some extra burn damage. Everyone's favorite way. Although I like that effect of just like hitting the entire whatever I get. That part's really cool. Oh, Rabbit Puncher. Volcanic Shell. This also recently came QCR. Revive. Another one. Oh, Chief Commissioner. Oh, circle. You know what? If I build Salamangreat, I mean, this is great. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah. I mean, you definitely don't have to hunt for some 4-star. We have another Volcanic Shell. Glass Jaw. Oh, the Yugioh. And the Blaze Accelerator Reload. This one that activates in the graveyard as well. Cool stuff. Where are my new Volcanics? I want some new Volcanics.
We will see. Maybe they're all in my packs now.
No.
Oh, there we go. Speaking of.
Was hast du denn für 30 Euro
Not treated
geholt?
as a Volcanic card.
Ich meine,
Oh, this is one of the dinosaur cards actually. Jurassic World.
During your end phase, you can Jurassic World, draw all cards in the field. That's pretty interesting. It's not. This is not a Volcanic card. Okay, I got it. Yugioh. Oh, new card. This reminds me of a certain type of extraterrestrial monster.
Yeah.
As a pyro, you get to add a Volcanic card. Send a Volcanic card. This card's good. This card's really good. If you're playing Volcanic, this is like next level like rocket. Blaze Accelerator and Jolt counter. There's multiple counter cards in what's it? The Battling Boxers. I think they're shifting their playstyle to play counter cards. It's kind of like boxing, cross countering people. You know, big bandage, revive. Oh, I got something. Oh, C79 Battling Boxer General Kaiser. That's cool. You know what? There's one Battling Boxer card I'm looking forward to. I don't know the name of it, but it's like a fire searcher. Jolt counter. Oh, there's more cards. Hammer. That's a cool card. All right. All right, these are super. Yeah.
I think Hammer was from like Force of the Breakers.
Oh, way back.
Oh,
Roar. I'm get Roar. Spirits. Rocket.
Nice.
Oh, this is a good reprint.
That's a good
That's a
card.
really good reprint.
Doomfire.
There's a way to kind of cheat this out. Ignoring the summoning condition.
I just remember Doomfire because I actually won a game with him in Speed Duel.
Oh, Speed Duel. Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We have here Switch Hitter. Eruption. This is a new one.
Oh, Chief Second.
Yeah. All right. You know, in boxing, the second is like the coach.
Is it?
I don't know the actual terminology, but I know that there's a second goblin.
Oh, okay.
To the.
Of course, we related to a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I can relate it to Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Also ein paar random Karten, ne? Ja, warum nicht, ne? Kann man ja machen.
Oh, we have Yugioh, Glass Jaw, Yugioh.
Oh! Another one.
This is what I want. This is the Volcanic card. You banish 3 Pyro monsters, summon this out, and you burn your opponent for 500 for each banished Pyro monster.
That was so cool.
If you have a pile of banished Pyro monsters, that's 500 each. The first one's 15, the second's 3,000, and the third one is already like this game.
That looks so cool.
Oh,
that's
let's
awesome.
do this. Let's do this.
Wow.
Das ist schon eine coole Karte.
Oh, I got 2 Ultra.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Aber ich bin persönlich nicht der Fan von Bergpartien, deswegen bin ich da eher raus.
It's right here. Oh, we got Rimfire. I actually want to build this just to have a little fun with this. Yeah. I think I want to see some of the spell cards, new spell cards. They're essential to the deck. For the new way of playing. Corruption. Oh, no Kaiser. Speak.
I think you thought that was super because Star Cestus was originally super.
Yeah, I did. Okay, good memory. Bandage. Revive. This is a new card. Target 5 monster graveyard to special summon. So, all right, good card. It's a reborn.
Yeah.
Mich interessiert nur halt, wie hoch die Wahrscheinlichkeit ist, Ghostware zu ziehen. Das heißt, ich gucke mal, ob die auch eine Ghostware ziehen. Ich meine, gesehen zu haben, dass sie eine Ghostware gezogen haben. Deswegen wollte ich mal kurz gucken, ob das wirklich stimmt. Und wenn die eine Ghostware ziehen, dann springen wir aus dem Video raus, weil dann haben wir eigentlich alles von dem Set gesehen.
Uppercutter! Hey, this is a card that you want, the Battle Boxer. Yes.
Das ist optisch eine sehr coole
That looks
Karte,
cool.
finde
You
ich.
can add a Battle Boxer or a counter trap card. From you can also get counter trap. Because it's also a counter trap card. Oh man, this is a nice one. Ultra. I'm destroying you. This
You
time.
are destroying me so far.
But I haven't pulled very many supers.
That's true. Maybe the supers are where it's at.
But you can get supers on a ghost, right? So let's go. Boom. Phalanx?
Phalanx?
Oh,
Range roll.
yeah, that's right. Keep you on your toes.
Doesn't matter really solid great
Yeah. Maybe it's time to play Pyro Phoenix for the first time. I have a history with that card. Here we go. You got Jaguar. Charge? New one. Cool. For 3 or 5 monsters that are managed from your graveyard, shuffle 2 of the 3 to the deck for some of the remaining monster. Okay.
Interesting, okay.
What's this? Oh, I'm down to, oh, this is actually pretty quick opening. Much quicker than I thought. I guess it is only like 5 cards.
Only 5 cards per pack.
I failed to open this one. We'll get back to that. Maybe that's the ghost.
Oh, you never
Saving
know.
the ghost for last. Oh, but wait, the ghost is right here.
Oh, us.
Fire
Oh, fire
Jack.
Jack.
Oh, this is the Yugioh Meta token. It's unfortunately they can only make a gold prime token. Right now. But it's still a really good card nonetheless. You should still play it. Especially if you get additional plus spirit. Which is that one for a reason. Alright. Second last pack, because it's not this one that failed to open.
Oh, what?
Oder auch eine gezogen. Okay.
Oh no!
What the heck?
Oh wow, this is a ghost trade. Is that ghost trade you're talking about? That's right here. Oh!
Okay, also er hat auch eine Ghostware gezogen. Also Maurice war der einzige von den dreien, die ich jetzt gesehen habe, der keine Ghostware gezogen hat. Ein bisschen sad. Ja, also das Set ist ganz cool. Für die, die das Deck spielen, dieses Set, also die Decks aus dem Set spielen möchten, dafür ist es ganz cool, aber ansonsten, weiß ich nicht. Dann würde ich sagen, wir gucken uns doch mal das hier an. Das Deck-Profile von Lithium. Denn das ist, wie ihr seht, Salamangreat mit ein paar neuen Karten drin und ich habe einfach Bock, mal zu sehen, wie das Deck funktionieren soll, was da gebaut wurde. Also hat ein Deck, wie man sieht, halt mit 9 Handtraps. Okay, 12. 12 Handtraps und ein paar neuen Karten, parallel natürlich auch wieder mit am Start. Wir gucken mal, wie es funktioniert. Ich bin mal gespannt.
New Salamangreat support is out for us TCG players, so let's take a look. A couple of new support cards, a couple of them you aren't really running since, you know, they aren't that great. But some of the new support is definitely solid for Salamangreat. Sadly, Gazelle is still at 1 for us TCG players, but, you know, post-Worlds you might get a new ban list and that might change, especially because of the new Fire support that's coming out in the next sets. So anyway, this was my current deck list as you saw. Most notable, I think, is that I eventually dropped the Baron from the extra deck simply because the extra deck is so tight and the salad line, well, as you know, like most of the lines you're playing, you know, featuring Salamangreat, etc., it kind of blocks you or could block you from, you know, going for Baron. The only reason I would run Baron, obviously, is to put it up early, you know, before Nibiru. It's a Nibiru counter, I guess, but that particular play asks a lot of setup, some specific combos, so I'm not so sure, and I kind of prefer the 15th slot, you know, the slot for Baron, for something like a third Sunlight move or maybe a third Balings, right? Or Balings. So it is all of this. Again, the current deck list, and one of the best cards from the sets, from the, you know, the most recent set, is the new Link 4 Salamangreat. It's so easy to make, and the fact that it searches upon summon is so nasty. You know, most of the time, well, depends on your setup, but getting out like a Baguska plus protection of Roar or Rage, that's very powerful. There aren't Roar, I guess there aren't a lot of decks that can prefer, or you know, that can get rid of Baguska protected by Roar, right? And if you have Rage on top of that, plus a Link 4 on field, which could reborn itself, at least another copy, or thanks to Jaguar, send one back to the extra deck, and then during your next turn, you can, you know, reincarnation Link summon for the second copy, get another search. That's really, really OP. Plus, and that's, you know, that's something that is not going to change. Salamangreat is again, well, that's Cybers dot decks that still will, you know, go for the access code OTK if they go second or if they have the opportunity. So this time going second, and I do prefer running a lot of hand traps simply because going for Heat Soul is probably one of the lines you want to end up going for, I feel. Depends if you have more extenders, maybe going for the Link 4 Salamangreat Link play, etc. But, you know, running a lot of hand traps definitely benefits this particular deck. So looking at draw, looking at failure, imperms, Ash, etc. So here in this case, I think I should be able to go for an access code OTK. I think so. Oh no, I get nipped. Okay, yeah, that's why we kept... I think so, right? We kept Gazelle because of that, yeah. I don't think there was a reason to drop Gazelle because, again, I had the access code OTK, pop and double attack. So I don't think there was a reason to drop Gazelle just in case of nip, right? And that was the correct call. So again, and this should be my game. Again, I think we can assume that there is like a baby in hand because of the ground Xeno spell, which got ashed. I mean, you know, it's a card that next to Misk graveyard effect will always get ashed. So here I lock myself with Stelio's restriction, but I think that should be fine. Can I go for game? So go for you know, another draw, go for the link 4, check Jaguar, send back, you know, the link 3, or, you know, the rank 3 exceed, you know, Stelio, get back the Roar, Rage, Roar, set up for Baguska. Oh, okay.
So eine generelle Sache. Ich meine, er hätte hier locker gamen können und er hat es jetzt nicht gemacht. Das steht sich jetzt mir nicht, weil er geht dem Gegner jetzt noch einen extra Zug. Wenn er jetzt eine Karte zieht, die dann komplett hops nimmt, das ist irgendwie, keine Ahnung. Hätte ich jetzt nicht gemacht.
Maybe I could have gone for a game.
Auf jeden Fall, dass wir game gehen können.
Ah, I use Stelio's effect. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's... Okay, yeah, Nexus Code was already in the graveyard because of Nip earlier. So it's fine. I mean, this was basically game as well. Again, Baguska backed up with Rage and Roar, plus Link 4, plus follow-up play for next turn. That's definitely more than enough. So, okay, yeah, that's something cool. Is compared to my Salamangreat build from a couple of months ago featuring the new support, I wasn't running... Is it Weasel, the new level 3? But that definitely has a spot. I would definitely recommend at least one. You know, the gimmick of, let's say, when it's in the graveyard, you can give your opponent like a Salamangreat monster, for example, on at least on their side of the field. This could trigger Sunlight Wolf, but keep in mind that Mirage Stelio also bounces back a monster, so you could bounce back that monster that you gave your opponent with Weasel, and so on. Like, I think one of the plays here in this particular
Er spielt doch Weasel.
And, you know, plus I mean, it sets itself back up in the deck, so that's definitely fine. It's a nice extender as well, like here. So go for Sunlight Wolf, use Weasel, and here is the play I was talking about. So give my opponent the Gazelle, this triggers Sunlight Wolf, get back Buffalo, overlay. So yeah, use Mirage Stelio to bounce back Gazelle for next turn. You know, bounce back Mirage, and this should be a Link 3 play for another draw, and the Link 4 was so crazy. Get back, I mean, imagine this deck getting 3 Gazelle. Isn't Gazelle at 3 in the OCG? I'm not so sure. I should check that actually. But set 5 for
so crazy, Alter. Ich bin einfach Labyrinth, Mann.
So immediately use Ash on Prosperity. You know, you don't want to give your opponent the 6 potential draws of whatever, I don't know, Evenly or whatever, or Duster. So Rage immediately gets rid of both level 2s, and, you know, again, sprites at most of the time game, especially if they don't have starter. And this should be game, right? Buffalo for more draws. I can drop Gazelle, more hand traps basically. Foxy in the graveyard, dump Weasel again. You know, Jaguar, send back Link 4, Surge. This get failed. I mean, failure is fine. I'm not going to negate that just in case. Splash Mage for another Reborn for maybe something to get back. Okay, get back Rage. And going for access code OTK. Yep, makes sense.
Ja.
And I mean, look at this. Like, if Celots pops off, it's again very hard to stop. Really, really hard to stop. Especially because they can search like, you know, an evenly counter because of, you know, Rage, Roar. So that's huge. It's kind of huge, and this new support is definitely you know, a solid one for Celots. So another one against Labyrinth.
Also, aber ich spiele auch hier Feuer nicht, ne? Sondern nur die anderen Karten, die ich auch spielen würde, glaube ich.
Okay, yeah. Do you need to run like the Peril Exceeds engine? I think so. It's just okay. You could play into Nibiru more, but it just gives the deck more options. Potentially Baguska Pass or recovery plays, if you know how you look at it. So I think it's worth it, especially because of the new one being is it Tiger? It's Tiger, yeah. The one that kinda it's very similar to Galaxy Soldier, the one that special summons itself from the hand by discarding a Salamangreat card, I think. And you know, it's a super flexible card, can make itself level 6 for potential Baron play, could make itself level 4 for, you know, Baguska play. So, like, this setup again is disgusting. It's really disgusting. So we know Lady hits the field, one set being, what was it?
Das ist auf jeden Fall ein ganz cooles Deck mittlerweile.
I
Werde
think
ich
so.
auf
Yeah,
jeden
we're
Fall mal
definitely going
angucken.
to SG Extravagance, but again, I think this is my duel. This is a big welcome, I think. Yeah, bounce itself back. This kind of doesn't make sense, or am I overlooking something? I might just be overlooking something, so immediately use Rage, pop both. Yeah, we know that Lady is indeed protected, but I think this was the only play to prevent, or yeah, pop the back row. So again, it was just, I mean, not too important to target the Lady as well. So Gazelle hits the field, getting this foolish burial effect, but again, not let them set up, even though Lady is on the field. Get back Rage, this should be my duel, no? Like Reborn Jaguar sending back the Link 4, I think, go for Sunlight, yeah, the classic play. Setting up Sunlight Roll again, going for, you know, the Link 4 again for more searches, Surge Soul Charge. That's something that I haven't featured yet in this video, but the fact that, you know, your Will of the Solomon Grid is basically a Soul Charge as well. Searchable Soul Charge is kind of disgusting also. So more draws, and I should be going for Access Code Talker. Pop the back row, pop Lady, and this should be more than enough to take for game. So again, access code, double pop, well, double attack pop, it's insane. Last example against Bestial Synchro, I guess. Immediately Ash, I don't want, you know, Bestials searching Magnamut for potential, you know, follow-up play, Synchro plays.
What the
So we
heck?
definitely Ash that and Baron Pass, I think? Ah, no, okay. What is it? Another searcher, so that's Baron Smasher's Pass, I guess. Yeah, Smashers, okay, that makes sense, that's cool. So my hand, that's okay. Buffalo for 2 draws, discard Leo, discard Jaguar, Weasel as a potential extender, that's cool. So let's see. Yeah, okay, so that's the thing. I guess this play kind of forces out the Smasher, so I'm not able to draw Parallel Exceed, but I mean, I can just use it next turn, right? Or try it next turn if this wasn't ashed. So I drop Weasel. Go for the Link 1 play, you know, Jaguar, and do I have a recovery play? Splash Mage, okay, that makes sense. Sadly, I'm not able to use Parallel Exceed. I think it's only once per turn, so make a Link 4 play. Going for Access Code, again, I'm not that of a strong Access Code, but this is enough. I mean, it's not game, but I mean, I still have a pop ready for next turn, so set one of my back row, and that Imperm is not going to save him, so that's GG upplate. So New Solomon Great Support, it's actually fantastic support.
Ja, ich glaube, dass viele von den Karten wirklich nicht schlecht sind. Ich glaube, einige sind nicht notwendig. Ich weiß nicht, ob man jetzt wirklich nur 12 Hände spielen muss oder ob man wirklich mehr spielen kann. Das hängt ein bisschen davon ab. Ich weiß nicht, ob man 2 von dem spielen muss. Und 2 Wiesel wird sich noch zeigen. Ich finde es mit den neuen Karten ist ganz cool. Ich weiß nicht, ob man den Space für 2 davon aufbringen möchte für andere Karten. Boah, es ist echt schwierig, weil das Extra-Deck halt super Teil ist. Du spielst nur noch 2 davon. Da ist schon alles ein bisschen kritisch. Ja, was haben wir denn noch so Schönes? Jo, Altergeist Lost Art Buyouts, Market Watch und Team Sakura Soul. Ich wollte einfach mal ganz kurz mal reingucken. Mal gucken, was der Markt so hergibt. Denn Market Watches sind ja offensichtlich relativ spannend. Und ich dachte mir so, können wir mal reingucken. Gucken, wie die Market Watches ja woanders funktionieren.
Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakuraso here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch today. And not only do we have buyouts, but we have lost arts we need to cover, some cards.
Alter, die amerikanischen Preise sind ja ultra. $39? Laber doch nicht. Wer ist denn Garura? Kostet 18 €, Digga. Oder 20, wenn man so sehen möchte. What? Was ein Schwachsinn. Das ist wirklich richtiger Schwachsinn.
Cards you need to get before they go up, and some other stuff. So if you guys enjoy these market watches, make sure to smash that like button. If we get 100 likes on this video, that'd be great. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. 32% of people who watch my market watches are not subscribed. In my news videos, which I did one as my last video, new Ghost Story, go check it out. About 50% of people not subscribed. So I'm gonna tell you guys nicely on this video to subscribe. But the next time, if you're not subscribed, it's gonna be trouble. All right, I know who you are. All right, you get last warning, man. Subscribe, man. I'm just playing.
Die Leute, die nicht subscribed sind, zu warnen, dass sie Trouble bekommen, die nicht subscriben. Das ist natürlich auch nicht der beste Move.
We're close to 4,100, so that'd be great. If you guys are buying anything off TCG, please use my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Thank you to all my YouTube channel members. Thank you for keeping the lights on and helping me do this more and more. I really do appreciate all my YouTube channel members. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want me to go over any cards in the next market watch, let me know in the comment section below. I love when you guys alert me about bios, tell me cards to go over, and all of that. And we're just gonna hop right into this. Guru Wings of Resonant Life. Now, Power of the Elements is not going to be printed in the pins. I'm gonna say that every single time until we essentially get to the tins because I get people not knowing every video. Because of that, the cards that are in here are going up. Because if you need it and it's generic, hey, we don't know when this is gonna get reprinted. Right now, got light play here for 17, and then for about 28 here. We got 23 and 25 before that. But this card is slowly approaching the $30 price tag, which is not insane to me because this is one of the best Super Poly targets. If you're running Super Poly, you're running this. I see this played at locals, big events, everywhere.
Ja,
It's
keine
just a
Ahnung,
really
ich bin
good
auch
card.
verwirrt.
Now, I made a small mistake on the last Market Watch. I said, hey, maybe Konami might ban this card because it's banned at Worlds. And I forgot this is a TCG exclusive card, actually. And, you know, when I make a mistake, I like being corrected, right? And I bring it to you guys. A lot of TCG exclusives out there. So thank you to those who corrected me. On your market, set dual CR is getting bought. And I talked about this card around $13, $14 with Dual Academy. I said, hey, this card you're going to want. It's not a bad card for Synchro if they decide to play it, but it's also a collector.
Als ob die so teuer ist. Was ist denn los mit den Leuten? Ist das die Collectors Rare? Das muss die Collectors Rare sein, weil... Ich meine, bei uns kostet die aus Mason Memory kostet die 30 Cent und die Collectors Rare kostet 18 Euro. Was ist das denn für ein Schwachsinn?
Card for 5Ds because if you guys actually really look at it, and this is what I have my copy of this card. Not only do I have Uslay and Jack Atlas, but you even got like the dual screens. If you want 5Ds, you're gonna like this card a lot more.
Aber es ist trotzdem so, bei uns kostet die 15 Euro.
Card to add a synchro monster from your deck to your hand, right? So you play it's just an auto search, right? During the standby phase, put a single counter on this card. You can remove 2 single counters from your field and send this card off and face up cards to graveyard, draw 2 cards, and send 1 card from your hand to graveyard. That's not gonna matter too much here, but it's really just the end. Like second effect is it's not gonna pop off. But CRs right now, they go at 35, but you have a light play here for 21. Might want to grab that copy while you could. Alter Guys. Now, Alter Guys are getting bought up because people are learning the deck more and more. And Primal Banshee, a card that I told you guys is going to see some play, is, believe it or not, a 3 of. It's looking like on lists. I thought it would be 2 copies, but I didn't want to say for sure. I just said, hey, this is going to be played, which this card was a 1/0 in Alter Guys for those who didn't know. And right now, you got 23 listings. It's used for the new combos. When you get these Slobbered On copies off the market, you got $2 here. Oh, that's not bad, right? But then when you come over here, right, you look in the middle. You're like, oh, that's $4 because $3 shipping.
Wie heißt die Obanshi? Obanshi war es, ne? Was geht denn bei denen ab? Ja, okay, bei uns geht die auch langsam ein bisschen hoch, aber ich meine, ich krieg noch für 50 Cent. Was ist denn in Amerika los? Die müssen doch so viel mehr Kopien haben als wir. Warum sind die Karten bei denen so schnell so teuer? Überleg mal, die sollst da für 1,50 und 4 Euro für Versand. Was ist das denn für ein hä?
Huh, that's 422. Huh, 375 plus $1.54. I ain't doing that math, but that's money. It's like 24. Quick math. If I'm wrong, it's gonna be so bad. You know, $6 here. Then we go first edition here. You got 10 listings, $3.50, going up to like the $7 mark here. If you need this card, well, it's going up. The 2018s are not awful right now. I mean, you got 75 cents going up to like $5-6 here. Not bad at all here. You got the Hextias here at about $1. Now, people really like this card because this is the Orion version. If you guys don't know, the OCG had different card text, and I don't know if it was by accident or not because it's been a long time. But when we got this in, I believe it was like Extreme Force, something like that. Yeah, I think it was called Extreme Force, right? Extreme Force, yeah. We had different text, and when they reprinted this card to correct the text, and it's a cool looking ultra. So people also prefer this, you know, high rarity, all that. Melistique here from Circuit Break. These are roughly $2 here. You put first edition verified on, like $2, $3. You're going up. You want to play Geist? You have cheap versions to play them, but the money ones are going up.
Können wir kurz drüber sprechen? Also jetzt rein hypothetisch. Ich finde einfach, ne, also TCG-Player im Vergleich zu Card Market, das ist ja einfach so ein krasser Unterschied. Das ist halt so eine räudige Seite, wenn ich mir das angucke mit Card Market. Das Card Market ist so viel besser.
Here, $2. I'm actually shocked to see this card not hit $5. Like, I really am. OTS 22 here. Now, we have thrusts here, 124, going up to 133. Am I surprised at this price point? Not really. I mean, people have also been wanting a $100 ulti from OTS for a while. We have branded Fusion here at 80. Is this going to go down, by the way? Now, I've heard, and this is from a few trusted sources, well, 2, I should say. I want to confirm it more, right? So take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt here. But apparently, we're not going to get this in circulation for as long as we had 21, 20, 19, and 18, where it felt like we had those OTS packs forever, and everything in that set just crashed because we were literally getting that OTS for way longer than we should have, and it was way higher quantity. Branded opening here, and if that's true, by the way, prices might stick a little more. Branded opening is about $85 here. Is it going to go down? I definitely think so. Then you got the Pearly at about $70, $71. I think this one's definitely going to be the cheaper one out of 3, but you don't need me telling you that. Pearly, Happy Memory here, $2. Okay. Brand Lost, Good Super, $3 here. $2-3. Okay. You know, Nimble Angler about $1. Fair, Unchained by $1 That's Ultras were like 5s and Secrets are like 9, 10, so expect to have a little bit of value. I don't know what that card is. Not going to pretend like I do. Then Runic, Dispelling, this is a one-of, so I think it was going to be a lot of money. Anyway, could it go up when we get the new Runic reprints? Absolutely. In fact, so a Runic card that you're going to want to see is actually in the set here. Duelist Nexus 231 here for your Magician Bonds. Revolution Synchron 220, okay. 144 for Crimson, 120 for Visas. The Unchained Soul holding about 100, these were about 100, 510. I said, I feel like he'll go to 80. Everything else here is going to dip a little bit, come up a little bit, right?
Ja, die werden alle ein bisschen runtergehen.
I feel like this card at 200. I feel like he'll reach closer to 200 than like 250.
Die Sache ist, die bei der Karte ist ja, dass die jetzt ja ein Quarter-Century Secret Print in jedem Set bekommt, zwar mit verschiedenen Hintergrundfarben, aber die bekommt ja jedes Pack einen neuen Print. Deswegen wird die auf jeden Fall runtergehen.
Now, E Pearly about 120. Okay. You got cheap copy here for about 69, 70 for Cosmic Quasar. I think that Quasar is probably gonna hold 60s, 65, maybe 70. I think that's a fair price. Yeah, Emperor Charles here 77. Looks like a very cool card as well. Fair. You got Sinful Spoils. This will go up pretty soon when we get the next core set, and I think that's why people also don't want to get rid of it. But if you're interested in getting this card before it goes up, again, I would keep an eye on it because I think this could hit 40. 45. Let's say 45. Evols are large. You can use other things, so 60s okay. Chimera 80. Very good to get the Chimera 80. I think that's very worth it. The Mikanko dropped to 50. Yeah, I saw that dropping my way. Angelica is dropping. I believe she's a one of. I think that she's not gonna drop below 50 just because she looks absolutely gorgeous. Heat at 60 is really good. You can also use it in Rescue Ace. I think it's not bad. Too bad at 60. Dark Hoarder 52. Slutner at 60. Yeah, I mean, I expected that. Ultra Guys admin at 40. Now, granted, a lot of people are still opening up boxes of this, so I feel like we're going to see dips more into week 2, week 3 of this set here. Revolution Synchron is at about $60 here, which, you know, I expected. Then you have the Nightmare Magician here at 44. Then you have Tokuso Shinjo at about 45. I don't think that's bad. Fusion Armament at 40. I think that's very fair. Then you got the Testana card at 31, 30. Well, I think about the Testana cards, by the way, I would actually get the normal regular versions because once we get support in the next set, I think the deck's going to be a lot better because right now you need not good at all. 20 on the Crimson, I mean, I thought at 15 was going to be fine. I think it could have been one of the Synchros that hits 10 eventually, but it went up more towards 20. 14 on Chimera. I told people
Dass
that 5.
die
That was
hochgegangen
one
ist, finde ich
reason I
faszinierend.
Well, no, there's 2. That Dark Hoarder at 11. I just don't think there's enough Dark Hoarder players to keep the price. That's what I think.
Ich finde es funny, dass die Kartenpreise relativ ähnlich zu unserem Preisen sind.
8 on Tukusa, I saw these at 5s. I'm like, man, if this goes lower, I don't care. I would just get them at 5s at that point, but you can keep an eye on it. I got mine at 5, and it's a $8 card. I think people are really sleeping on this. About 6. This was holding 3s, now it's about 6. This card is going to go up one time, I believe, in its life, and that is when we get the Runic Sport. Well, not the Runic Sport, I apologize. The Runic reprints. That's when this card's going to go up. Lars is sitting at 4, Charles at 3. Okay, you know, on this side, I don't have much to say because it's like, well, trying to hold value. Again, I think the Tistana cards at 3 is very good to pick up right now before they go up eventually. Dollar on the Super Red Meteor, that's good to see here. I want a Quasar just to have it. Super Gazelles at about $1, that's really cool. Chimera Fusion at $1, that's also really cool. So we're having some dollar supers here.
Aber ich finde es faszinierend, dass in Amerika die ganzen
Salvation. Now, they don't have the picture up yet, but if you guys watched my Lost Art video, which good amount of you did, I didn't really like this Lost Art even for Dark Magician, and it looks like the market is trying to push these out at 4.5. Will it go further down? I don't think it can hit like $1. I don't think it's going to do that, but it's gonna go low. Now, Vampire Vamp, a card that we have kept an eye on here or there for quite some time, and I remember being wrong about this at $2 actually, and it went down to 4. I said, you know, if you want to get back at 4.5, you could get bought out. History does repeat itself, and here we are. History repeating itself. If we go Verify, we go near mint here because a lot of them are going to want with the sleeve, or they want their Lost Arts near mint. These are $8 going up to 10. Granted, there's a wall of 31 here, but hey, people really like this card. I don't blame them. It kind of feels like a Castlevania reference. In fact, that's what it might be. I know Vampire Hunter for sure is. Vampire Vamp, I'm not too sure, but it looks ominous to Castlevania, which is a Konami IP, and people just like cool looking artwork. What can I say? It is also quite old. I think this is a 2019 Lost Art. Definitely happened before COVID. I remember that guaranteed. Harpy Queen here, 16 listings on this bitch. If you go Verify without photos here, this card looks like it's finally decided to go up. Their mints are 18, going up to 25. You have 18 copies here, but then going up to 40. I mean, a lot of people like their Harpies. This is one of my favorite Lost Arts of all time. Hey, I like sexy in my card. Last Mark Watch, I was talking about elegancy, and of course I love elegancy in my cards. But hey, your boy likes some fan service, right? Some side boob. My mouth's always open. Don Salute. Yeah, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Got a little bit cringe, right? Don Zaluga Lost Art here. Now, these are way cheaper than I thought they would be. Like, I thought this would hold value, and the market just said no. You have a wall here, 44 for 2 whole
Kein Zeitbub.
Granted, they go up to like
raus.
3s with shipping here, but I feel like you should just get a set or 2 of this card. I feel like it's actually a very good investment at $2. Lumina here, I want to check out back up on her, see how she's doing. And she's holding about the $3 mark. If you go without photos here, 22 listings.
Ich wusste nicht mehr, dass Lumina Lost Art drin hat. Ich weiß nicht mehr, was bei der jetzt drin
Herald of Arclight, use this in the guys combos, the duality target, ritual. I feel like Herald of Arclight is used in so many decks. It's not bought out yet. It's kind of crazy to me. Near mint about $5 here for your ultra rares. It's not bad. If you guys don't have this card, definitely
Trotzdem krass, dass die Karte immer noch so richtig krassen Value hält.
This card is pretty busted. And if it does get banned, I'm not upset. I'm just mad because Ritual really plays around this card with this card, and it really helps. It could be a detrimental hit to Ritual.
Die wird nicht
2
gebannt.
Kingdom, want to look up on this, see how this is doing here. 38 listings. There's still 21 going up to 24 here. If you're looking for a cheap multi, definitely go grab it. It's selling like hotcakes. Like from the last time I've been selling it, it's still selling actually a lot of copies. So I'm shocked that people are fire selling this off for not even 40. Blackluster Soldier, another card that we were looking at about 25. And I said, hey, you should go grab this 30, 34 here. Not bad card. Ulti at 30, 34 as well. Utopia.
Geht der Blackluster wirklich gar nichts? Er hat den Mama Print. Wo ist denn die Ulti da? Okay, 38. Das für eine Ulti ist okay.
We saw this about $12. I said go grab it. They're about 16 now, going up to about bottoming out at $20 here. There's like a place or 2 here. But it looks like this card's slowly but surely going up here. If you didn't get yours copies at 12, 15, 16 are not that bad either. Emergency Teleport. Someone let me go over this last Mark Watch. I completely missed it. Now, first intermittent like play is 12, going up to about 16 here. Not bad at OGs at 12. I actually told these people to get that. You made some money. For unlimited. I actually think 95. For CRs, 34. I'll be honest. Go ahead, grab your OGs, not even comparison.
Ja, der Market Watch war ein Market Watch halt, ne? Kann man nicht viel zu sagen. Ich finde nur krass, dass die amerikanischen Preise so krass viel teurer sind als unsere. Aber, ja. Ich gucke mir jetzt noch einen Marco Watch an, Alter. Da habe ich keinen Bock drauf. Camera Fusion Deck. Das finde ich ganz spannend, da mal reinzugucken. Was dieses Fusion Deck so macht. Ich habe mir die Karten hier durchgelesen. Ich habe mir ein paar davon besorgt, weil ich die ganz cool fand. Auch weil es halt ein neuer Typ von Karten ist. Deshalb fand ich das ganz spannend, mal da reinzugucken. Aber wir gucken mal, was Team Sam für ein Deck gebaut hat hier. Wir machen auch Team Sam ein bisschen schneller, weil der redet echt sehr langsam manchmal.
Moto to get revamped. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Sam from Team Samurai X. Want to hear Happy Friday? Guys, it's Friday. Today,
Hallo.
I'm coming at you with an official Gazelle King of Mythical Beasts Yugi style fusion deck post Duelist Nexus. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys an in-depth deck profile and showcase you guys exactly what this deck does, covering the brand new illusion monsters, and at the same time go over the 2 bread and butter combos that you guys must know when it comes to playing this Yugi deck
Zeig mir die
for
Kombos.
2023. Guys, be sure to smash the thumbs up button for more deck profiles, and let me know in the comments below on what deck profiles you guys want me to showcase next when it comes to brand new banlists and also brand new sets that comes out here in the Yugioh TCG. Oh, you guys are probably wondering, Sam, what sleeves are you using for all your deck profiles? Well, the best sleeves in the entire world, SP White Supreme Pro. Use these sleeves now and you can become a pro, because the pro players like Pac, TCG, Jesse Kun, and so many more, the most beautiful and soft sliding gliding sleeves in the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, these are the sleeves for you. And what are you waiting for? Get your sleeves today in the link down below.
Ich finde die Sleeves eigentlich ganz nice.
I
Ich
got a
finde
bunch
das
of
Bild
bundles for you
drauf
guys to
halt.
save a ton of money on getting these sleeves. There are 3 bundles, 5 bundles, and even an entire case where you buy 18 packs of sleeves and you get 12 packs for absolutely free. And on top of that, use the coupon code PAC10 or Potato10 for 10% off your entire sleeve order. So it's savings on top of savings. You know what I'm saying? So guys, get your sleeves today.
Geil ist, dass er Werbung für die beiden anderen macht. Finde ich schon funny.
Let's just start it with the deck profile. Alright guys, start with the monster quick. We're gonna play, of course, triple copies of the brand new Mirror Sword Knight. This card is obviously the best illusion monster in the deck in my personal opinion. And what this card does,
Die sabotiert
this
sich
card
ganz
battles a
fett alleine.
monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. And you can only use each of the following effects of Mirror Sword Knight once per turn. This card's quick effect, so you can tribute this card, special summon 1 monster from your deck that mentions Chimera Fusion, except for Mirror Sword Knight. What this card basically does, you tribute it, you basically special summon your Gazelle, Verferment, directly from the deck, which is absolutely insane. It's also a quick effect, which is really important because you can utilize this effect during your opponent's turn. And when a monster your opponent controls activate its effect, while you control Chimera, the flying mythical beast,
ne?
quick effect, you can banish this card from your field or graveyard, negate that effect. So not only
Aber ich glaube, du musst ihn gar nicht kontrollieren. Du kannst auch den Camera im Friedhof haben, oder? Ne, nur wenn du ihn kontrollierst. Okay.
have like a 4-guide effect where it's able to tutor out any of your illusion monsters that list Chimera Fusion in its text directly from your deck, but it's also built in Monster Negate, which is absolutely insane. So you kind of want to open
Das
up
Artwork ist ziemlich cool, wenn du mich fragst.
in your first opening hand. And this card alone is also a 1-card combo in the deck as well, which is absolutely insane. So you want to maximize yourself and actually playing 3 copies of Mirror Sword Knight. Card's insane. Next, similar to Mirror Sword Knight, you're playing Cornfield Holt. Whatever this card's name is, this card's amazing. What this card does is that you can discard this card, add 1 monster that mentions Chimera Fusion from your deck to your hand. So basically at this point,
Ich kann mir schon vorstellen, dass es halt ein krasser Engine wird. Das ist gerade den, ist den anderen, hol den einen, Special aus dem Deck. Das ist eine ganz coole Engine eigentlich.
Or Verferment directly from your deck to your hand. And its secondary ability is similar to Mirror Sword Knights, where it reads quick effect. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card you control, while you control a Chimera, the flying mythical beast, quick effect, you can banish this card from your field or graveyard, negate that effect. So this card negates targeting effect. So let's say you want to stop cards like Cosmic Cyclones, cards like Compulsory Evacuation Device. Cornfield is actually really good for that, to stop those targeting abilities.
Das ist eine coole Karte auf jeden Fall. Aber ist eine Kammern, glaube ich, ne? Ja.
So this searches Mirror Sword Knight, and I'll show you guys a 1-card combo utilizing Cornfield or Mirror Sword Knight, because this card is basically Mirror Sword Knight, right? So that's pretty much it for your starters or your searchers. Next up, I'm gonna play, of course, double copies of Big Wing Verferment and 2 copies of the Gazelle, the King of the Mythical Claws. What these cards do are absolutely amazing. Obviously, they're way better than their old counterparts, and this is obviously the new revamped, the retrained version, which is absolutely ridiculous. What Verferment does is that if this card is normal summon or special summon, you can add 1 level 4 or lower beast monster, which is either Gazelle, or you can add Springin's Kit playing through the deck profile, and or 1 Chimera Fusion from your deck to your hand. So when this card is summoned, it's a 2-for-1 search. You search the Fusion and also level 4 beast monster directly from your deck to your hand, and Mirror Sword Knight can bring this card out directly from the deck, which is absolutely insane, and why Mirror Sword Knight is really important in the deck. And what this card does is that if this card is sent to the graveyard as a material for fusion summon, you can target 1 illusion monster in graveyard and special summon it. So not only does it search, but if it's used as fusion material, you basically get to revive a card like Mirror Sword Knight directly from your grave which is absolutely insane to tag out into more of your illusion monsters, which is ridiculous, right? So this is one of the best cards in the entire deck. And Gazelle, the King of Mythical Claws, what this card does, if this card is normal summon or special summon, you have a level 5 Feed monster or 1 Chimera Fusion directly from your deck to your hand. So similar effect as Bird format, but it only searches 1, either the Fusion, and you can also search...
Also die können sich halt gegenseitig tun, das ist eigentlich ganz cool, ne?
You this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a Fusion summon, you have an illusion monster directly from your deck to your hand. So the whole entire deck searches each other, and especially combining Gazelle with the Branded package is just insane, because Gazelle can search your starter, which is Mirror Sword Knight, directly from your deck to your hand.
Wir machen ihn trotzdem mal ein bisschen schneller.
Just
Dann
works
redet
really well
halt
with each
auch
other,
das
and
sehr
combining itself out
langsam.
with the Brandeds, which I'm going to show you guys in a sec, makes this enemy deck very, very viable. So we're playing Yugi deck in 2023, and it's about to be really, really strong. And last but not least, you want to play, of course, triple copies of Chimera Fusion. This card is absolutely ridiculous. Just more copies of Branded and Red for the deck. And what this card does is during the main phase, you fusion one Fusion monster from your action, fusion monsters from your hand or field as material, including a beast or fiend monster.
Ich finde das Bild sehr verstörend.
And what this card does is during your main phase, this card is in your graveyard.
Gazelle hier so richtig so.
You can act on these effects. You can either add this card to your hand or banish this card. And if you do, especially both Gazelle and Bird format directly from your deck or graveyard, but you're obviously not playing those bricks in the deck. You want to utilize Chimera Fusion as a quick play fusion spell to be able to recur itself in the graveyard back to your hand, so you can get access to Guardian Chimera during your opponent's turn. So this card is absolutely insane, and this pretty much rounds off for your illusion engine of the deck. Obviously, when it comes to Age of Overload or Overlord, the next set is coming out is going to be introducing more illusion support. So you're obviously going to be combining that into your illusion deck. But right now, we need to combine one of the best fusion engines in the game right now, which I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit further in a sec.
The engine is
With
ziemlich
illusions,
gut.
I believe these two engines work really well with each other, and is the only proper way to play this deck for now. Alright guys, next we're playing a small Branded package of 3 Fallen Albaz. Absolutely insane, really works really well. Branded Fusion is a 1 card, basically FTK for this deck right here, which I'll further explain. But I maximize myself on playing triple Fallen Albaz. This card is just too crucial not to play.
Nicht mal die Ulti.
Next off, double copies of Aliber, really awesome to search your Branded Fusion. 1 copy of Springgan's Kit, and 1 copy of Tri-Brigade Mercurier to run off for all the Branded cards you're playing in the deck. You can play Cartesia and also Realm if you guys want to. It's all personal preference, but I want to kind of focus on the Chimera package and the Illusion package as much as possible. So I'm utilizing the Branded engine just to complement the Chimera or the Illusion engine for this deck. If you guys want to throw in Cartesia, you guys want to throw in Realm, you guys can go ahead and do so. But this right here is just the bare minimum that you guys need when it comes to utilizing the Branded engine with the Illusion engine for this Fusion enemy deck right here. So Aliber, Springgan's Kit, and also Mercurier. This card's in the gate, which is absolutely insane. And Springgan's Kit is level 4 beast, which you can easily search with Bird format directly from your deck to your hand. Right? So that pretty much rounds off for your Branded monster engine. You're also playing 3 copies of Branded Fusion. This card is obviously a 1-card starter in the deck. We need to further explain why Branded Fusion is just absolutely broken. Any Branded beast decks. Triple copies of Branded Opening. You want to see your Branded Fusion as much as possible. You can still combo out with just your Illusion cards like Mirror Sword Knight, but obviously opening up with Branded cards just makes your board even more unbreakable. So
Branded Fusion ist gute Karte, hab ich gehört.
and last but not least, you'll play, of course, the 1 Branded White. You need this for your combo, which I'll further explain as I progress through the combo segment of this video. So 1 white. Next off, I'm also playing additional Fusion engine, which is, of course, 2 copies of Edge in Chain, 3 copies of Fight for Patchwork, and last but not least, 2 copies of Polymerization to round off for your additional Fusion engines that you're playing in this deck. I find that sometimes if your Branded engine gets interrupted with Ash Blossom and stuff like that, you still want to be able to fusion summon into your Branded Fusion monsters to get your engine going. So these are just the best extenders, in my personal opinion, and it complements really well with the Illusion engine, obviously. And on top of that, your Branded Fusions is just a bait, you know, like if it gets baited, if you get Ash, you can still
keine Non-Engine im Deck.
the Fallen Albaz in your deck, playing 3 copies of that. So using your Albaz and Polymerization ensures that your combos can still go through, even if you get Ash on the Branded Fusion, and the Bird format and also Mythical Claws can still trigger out their effects when they're used as fusion material. So opening up these cards are just absolutely insane, just in case your Branded Fusion gets stopped. So this is just like additionally one of the best ways to just further extend your combos if you get interrupted and helps you play through a bunch of hand traps, other than draw, obviously. So that's pretty much it for your additional Fusion engine. Next off, for your non-engine, you'll play triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy String. Absolutely insane. I'm main decking triple Drone Lockbird. Obviously, like the best hand trap this format. I recommend you guys maximize from Ash playing 3 Drone Lockbirds, because there's lots of combo decks going on in this meta right now. Post Dune, so Drone Lockbird is just insane. Double copies of triple attack and talents, and last but not least, 1 copy of Call by the Grave to run off for your 9 non-engine cards that you can play in this deck. So these cards are interchangeable. Only thing that I wouldn't recommend on changing is Drone Lockbird. These other 6, you guys can go ahead and just substitute it for whatever card you guys would like. You know, based on the meta of your regionals, YCS, or even your locals. This 9 is interchangeable for the 9 cards you guys would like. Alright guys, now after extra deck, we're start off with 2 copies of Chimera, the King of the Mythical Beast, and 1 copy of Chimera, the Illusion Beast. These are the 2 new Illusionist cards that came out of Duelist Nexus. And what Chimera, the King of Phantom Beast does is it requires 1 feed monster, so obviously Bird format and Griselle. And this card becomes Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast, while on the field or in the graveyard, so it triggers Chimera Fusion. And on top of it, you can activate this effect, send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to your opponent's. This card like is like a mini hand loop, and the secondary ability reads is that during your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can manage this card from your graveyard, target 1 beast, fiend, or illusion monster in graveyard, and special summon it. So this card is one of the best extenders in the deck, being able to just summon Mirror Sword Knight during your opponent's turn, tribute it just to get out cards like Bird format or Mythical Claws during your opponent's turn. Not only does this card rip a card out of your opponent's hand, but the follow-ups this card is able to provide is just absolutely insane. Might be able to bring out Mirror Sword Knight from the grave, tribute it, bring out Bird format or Gazelle directly from the deck, or you can revive those cards from your graveyard. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So Chimera the Phantom Beast, absolutely insane. Fusion. This card is equal to Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast while on the field in the graveyard. This card can attack monsters a number of times each battle phase, up to the number of materials used for it. So this card has the potential to get rid of multiple monsters on the field, which is ridiculous. And this card battles a monster, and neither can be destroyed by that battle. At the end of the dam step, if this card battles an opponent monster, you can change that monster's attack to 0, also negates the effect. So this card is able to OTK your opponent with absolute ease. So that's pretty much it for the Chimera Fusion that you're playing in the deck. 2 copies of Phantom Beast and 1 copy of Illusion Beast. Next off, for your Brandon engine, you'll play, of course, double copies of Mirror Jade, obviously a 1 to kind of Clad, double copies of Rebellion, 1 Predator Plant Draco's Stapelia. These are just very standard. 1 copy of Albion, 1 copy of Brigand. This card is able to search your Mercurier, which is insane. And one of the most important copies for the deck is double copies of
Ich gehe ganz stark davon aus, dass wir Sprite bekommen. Es ist selbst im jetzigen Format nicht so ganz so gut, also selbst im letzten Format war es halt nicht so krass. Aber wir werden es wahrscheinlich gehitet haben auf der Banlist. Würde mich wundern, wenn nicht. Moin, Sephir.
Double copies of Guardian Chimera. The Guardian Chimera purple deck, you know what I'm saying? Like one of the best interruptions for the entire deck, hands down. If you want to make this card off, you know, Chimera Fusion.
Das wird ein Quickspell Fusion.
Chimera Fusion is basically your more copies of Brandon Red for the deck right here. So that pretty much rounds off for all the cards playing the extra deck. Let's go on with some of the bread and butter combos that you must utilize when it comes to playing this deck.
Ja, dann zeig mal die Kombos. Jetzt sind wir gespannt. Also ein Kartenkombo mit Quartal.
Before we begin, guys, make sure to get your Supreme Pro sleeves today at tx1.com. The best sleeves in the entire game. You guys already know all the pro players use these sleeves, and it's the best protection that your cards will ever have. I guarantee it. Make sure you guys use the code PAC10 or Potato10 for 10% off your entire sleeve orders. I got bundles where you guys can purchase and save a ton of money on. So there's a bundle where you guys buy 18, you guys get 12 packs for absolutely free. So guys, get your sleeves today in the link down below at tx1.com. And guys, extra deck sleeves are restocking by the end of the month. So make sure you guys get ready because these sleeves are coming. Best sleeves in the entire world. Guys, look at this. You guys want to master the gliding? Get these sleeves today. Look at that. Is that sexy or what? Absolutely insane. All right, guys, 1 card combo. Cornfield Colt is probably just like the best 1 card start in the deck. It's either this or Mirror Sword Knight. So you're going to activate Colt's effect. A cool will stack send it to the grave. Right here, you're going to search your Mirror Sword Knight. You're going to normal summon Mirror Sword Knight. Activate Sword Knight's effect. Look, you guys have this is just off 1 card. You guys see how crazy this is. Like just 1 card, okay? You're going to activate Mirror Sword Knight, treating yourself. Just special summon Burfermet directly from the deck. On summon Burfermet, you can activate Burfermet's effect. You're going to search Chimera Fusion and also Gazelle directly from your deck to your hand. Now what you're going to do is you're going to activate Chimera
Ja,
Fusion.
aber wir werden trotzdem was hin.
From field in hand, right here. Special summon, of course, your Chimera, the King of Enemies, right here, which is absolutely insane. Now you're going to use your Chain Link. So you're going to go Chain Link 1. Actually, I like to do Chain Link 3. Chain Link 3 Chimera, Chain Link 2 Burfermet, and Chain Link 1 Claws. So that way you can't get Belter Ash when you play around that. So Chain Link 3 Chimera will activate its effect. During the end phase, you send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to the grave. Chain Link 2 Burfermet will special summon back Mirror Sword Knight from the grave. And Chain Link 1 Gazelle, the King of Mythical Claws, will activate its effect to search any illusion monster directly for your deck to your hand. So you can search another Mirror Sword Knight or Cornfield Colt. It doesn't matter what you search, but it's just like a free search of Gazelle, which is absolutely insane. And now what you do next is very simple. Since you control Chimera, the King of Enemies, you're going to activate Chimera Fusion effect to add this card back to your hand, which is insane. And now you're going to set the Chimera Fusion. During the end phase, you're going to activate Chimera's effect to nuke 1 card of your opponent's hand. So I'm just indicate this as 1 card, kind of like 1 disruption that you took out of your opponent, right? And this is pretty much it. This is your end board. Doesn't look like the strongest end board, but you'll see. During your opponent's draw phase, you're going to activate Mirror Sword Knight, okay? Draw phase, you activate Mirror Sword Knight, tribute itself. You're going to special summon, of course, Big Wing Burfermet directly from the deck. You're going to activate Burfermet's effect. You're going to search Chimera Fusion, and also Springyan's Kit directly from your deck to your hand. So this is during your opponent's turn. You're literally getting 2 more free cards added to your hand, which is absolutely insane. And now let's say your opponent summons something. Let's say they summon Overraptor. They will use the effect. They obviously don't have miss. You know, they can't be that good. Or like summon any normal summon effect. Tour Guide, Overraptor, whatever. Don't Synchron, whatever. If you use Mirror Sword Knight's effect, you're going to use Mirror Sword Knight's effect to banish yourself from the grave. Okay? Okay, negate that effect. So that's 2 interruptions already. Alright, that's 2 interruptions. The first interruption was the mini hand loop. Now it's second interruption. Okay, Mirror Sword Knight. So now let's say they summon more monsters, they try to extend their combo plays. You activate Chimera Fusion. Okay? You're gonna fuse Burfermet and also Chimera, and also the Cornfield Colt that's in your hand. Okay? To summon Guardian Chimera right here. Okay? Guardian Chimera is gonna be Chain Link 1. Okay, and Big Win Burfermet Chain Link 2. So now what's gonna happen is that Chimera's gonna be Chain Link 1, and then of course Big Win Burfermet is gonna be Chain Link 2. Burfermet can special summon, of course, a illusion monster from the graveyard, and the monster that you want to summon from the grave is of course your Cornfield Colt. Right here, Chimera's gonna pop 2 cards, so I'm gonna add 2 more interruptions to this. So total 1 negate, 1 hand loop, 2 pops, and a draw. You're drawing 1 random card that's in your hand, which is absolutely insane. And then what you can do is that you can activate your Chimera, King of the Phantom Beast. If you need to wall up, activate this card's effect in the graveyard, banish itself from the grave, special back, of course, Gazelle, King of Mythical Claws, back from the graveyard, activate Claws effect. You're going to search another copy of Chimera Fusion directly from your deck to your hand. So this will be pretty much the end for your opponent. So
Klingt auf jeden Fall nicht schlecht.
With just 1 card, which is absolutely insane. You're drawing 1 off Chimera Fusion, you're popping 2, and you also have a hand rip, and also a monster negate, which is absolutely insane. These are all the cards that you searched, plus the additional 4 cards you have in your starting hand, and you're also drawing 1 card per turn. So in your starting turn for the following turn, you have 9 cards in your hand. Like, isn't that crazy? Off just 1 card. Just off 1 card, and you have access to Brandon Fusion Kit. Like, this is just absolutely insane. And the deck is just absolutely scary, guys. This is just off 1 card, by the way. 1 card. Let's go on with the Brandon Fusion combo real quick. Alright, guys, next combo is very simple. All you need is Brandon Fusion, and this card is like one of the best 1 card starters in the entire deck. And obviously, you have 5 cards in your opening hand. You just need 2 cards to just replace during the combo right here. So, still 1 card combo, but start off with
1 card combo, aber ich brauche 2 zumindest gerade.
So, Brandon Fusion.
Strong.
You're gonna activate Brandon Fusion right here. You are gonna send Claw, and of course, from the Albaz to the grave to summon your Rinbrum right here. Absolutely insane. You're gonna activate Gazelle's effect to search your Mirror Sword Knight directly from your deck to your hand. You're gonna normal summon your Mirror Sword Knight, activate Sword Knight's effect, tribute itself. To special summon, of course, Big Win Burfermet directly from the deck. Trigger out Burfermet's ability. You're going to search Chimera Fusion, and also Springyan's Kit directly from your deck to your hand, which is absolutely ridiculous, okay? Now, since you have a fusion monster that mentions Fallen Albaz, you can special summon your Springyan's Kit from your hand. Once Kit is summoned, you activate Kit's effect. You're going to search your Brandon White directly from your deck to your hand. You're going to replace the 1 card that's randomly in your hand to your deck right here, which is really, really good. So just replace itself. Next, you're going to do is activate Chimera Fusion. You're going to use these 2 cards right here. Absolutely ridiculous. To make your Chimera the Phantom Beast. Activate Chimera Chain Link 2, and then you're going to trigger off your Big Win Burfermet Chain Link 1. Burfermet is going to be able to special Mirror Sword Knight from your graveyard, and this card's going to loop a card out of your opponent's hand. Same combo as the first one now, but with an additional Brandon package. Next, you're activating your Brandon White. This becomes Miracle Fusion, so you can banish your Albaz, and also the Big Win Burfermet from your graveyard. The Fusion summon into your Rebellion, okay? Activate Rebellion's effect to ditch the card that's in your hand, the 1 random card. You're going to fuse Rebellion, and also the Albaz to make your Mirror Jade. Absolutely insane. Now when you next activate your Mirror Jade's effect, sending, of course, your Brigand as cost to the grave. In response, Mirror Jade's effect can activate your Ringworm's effect to negate the Mirror Jade. You just want to send the Brigand to the graveyard. So now this effect is now live in your opponent's turn because the effect is negated by Ringworm. Now when you do that, you activate your Chimera Fusion to add itself back to your hand. You're going to reset it. During the end phase, you're going to activate your Brigand's effect. You're going to search Tri-Brigade Murder Carrier directly from your deck to your hand. So with just one card, you basically got 3 disruptions. So this is like 7 negates right here, which is absolutely insane. So you got like additional like 7 negates plus crazier follow-ups. So far you rip 1. So that's 1 disruption off Chimera. You rip 1, you start off with 5 cards. Ringworm options. So this is literally 7 interruptions right here, which is 1 card. 7 interruptions. Plus follow-up.
Es sind 6 Interruptions, aber 2 kann nie geschossen werden.
They can't beat this. Like, it's impossible to crack. You know, like, you have to hard open up the draw, man. You know what I'm saying? You crack it more like this.
Sollte es nicht anfassen, wenn es nichts macht. Ja, wird Konami trotzdem machen. Ja, das Illusion Deck auf jeden Fall ist ein cooles Deck auf jeden Fall. Also ich habe da... Also, cooles Deck. Also es scheint Bock zu machen. Haben wir noch einmal Yu-Gi-Oh! But you win by beating yourself. Das finde ich ist ein spannendes Video. Aber ich würde sagen, wir gucken uns zuerst mal ein paar Funnies an, damit wir die Stimmung so ein bisschen auflockern können. Wir haben hier... Nicht das ist nicht funny. Infinite Burn Loop FTK in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Das ist doch ein schöner Titel. Würde ich sagen, da jieben wir doch mal rein. Guck mal, wie ein Infinite Burn Loop FTK in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel aussieht. Ganz schön laut. Okay. Isolde, let's go.
A few moments later.
Okay, er hat Primal Seed geholt. Primal Seed logischerweise. Und Okasi hat einen Infinite Burn Loop. Okay, also jetzt nichts Spannendes, aber Schönes zu sehen. Aber du musst es eigentlich mit Sparks machen, weil dann dauert es länger und die Leute sind ein bisschen mehr getriggert. Aber ich finde es faszinierend, dass das den Master Duel nicht geht. So lange, dass er nichts mehr hat. Ich habe jetzt trotzdem gesehen, wie er von die Säule dahin gekommen ist. Ich finde es aber auch faszinierend, dass die Gegner nicht crittet, weil offensichtlich ist das ja ein Game. Er weiß ja, dass es halt Infinity geht. Die Musik ist ganz nice, by the way. Er ist tot. Surprisingly. Haben wir Illegal Infinite Loop Fusion FTK in Master Duel. Gucken wir mal, wie das so aussieht. Duel! Ah, er spielt gegen Labyrinth. Labyrinth ist jetzt im Master Duel, echt? Crazy. Deckt den jetzt aus, nur mit den Karten. Geht's weiter? Guck mal, der Gegner aktiviert nicht mehr irgendwelche Effekte. Du könntest jetzt die Kälte benutzen, um zu bouncen. Das ist auf jeden Fall gewollt. Aber ja, ist ganz cool, dass das funktioniert. Und der loopt das jetzt die ganze Zeit so lange, bis er quasi mit der bis auf Max quasi umbringen kann. YOLO! Ja, cool. Trotzdem hätte er eben den Cable schon richtig lange aufziehen können. Größer Max ist einfach so eine coole Karte. Ich finde es cool, dass die Größer Max in Master Duel so eine Animation hat. Lass mich raten, das passiert jetzt nochmal und dann ist er dumm. Wieder zurück. Und YOLO! Dead. Ja, okay. Ja, das ist ganz funny as hell. Was haben wir noch hier? This is why love changed heart of. This is why I love change of heart in Yugioh Master Duel. Okay. Let's see why you love change of heart in Yugioh Master Duel. Go, go, go. Change of heart. Das ist echt schon wegen dem Master Duel spielbar, wusste ich gar nicht. Ist das auch eine Starthand übrigens? Krass, ist ein Igel im Master Duel, echt? Ja, dieser Hund, Alter. Ah ja, die Kombos können schon echt eine Weile dauern, ne? Yugioh ist so ein tolles Spiel. Man sitzt ja einfach nur 10 Minuten und guckt sich die Kombos vom Gegner an. Ist doch geil. Gut recommend. Ball End. Ja, krass, du hast immer noch ein Master Duel. Echt? YOLO! Der erste. Wert ist auch immer noch im Master Duel? Oh, nicht schlecht, ey. Geht. Und dann DB. Cool. Das ist die Antwort. Er zieht halt die perfekte Hand, Digga, das ist ein Scheiß, ernst. Was macht er jetzt? Ja, crazy. Ja. Einfach die perfekte Hand gezogen, was willst du machen? Okay, dann fand ich das noch interessant. Ein neuer Yu-Gi-Oh! Film. Irgendein Announcement, was irgendwie gemacht wurde und irgendwelche Theorien. Da wollte ich auch mal ganz kurz einmal reingucken, denn ich weiß nicht, ob das stimmt, ob es auf jeden Fall sind auf jeden Fall kreative Decks, ja. Das stimmt auf jeden Fall. Ob es wirklich irgendeinen Film gibt, von dem ich nichts mitbekommen habe. Gucken wir mal, ob es irgendeinen Yu-Gi-Oh! Film gibt, von dem er jetzt erzählen möchte.
They finally did it, guys. Konami activated Final Countdown. They paid that 2,000 life points, and up on their website, there is a countdown for 10 days. And they've stated at the end of the countdown, it will be the 25th anniversary for Yu-Gi-Oh! As well as a huge announcement from Konami. So in today's video, we're actually going to be going over what we believe that announcement is going to be. So let's get right into it. So there's been actually quite a few kind of hints, in my opinion, that have been dropped from Konami, whether it's in the newest set or some of the stuff that they've actually been releasing over in the OCG. And I believe that they're all going to come to fruition once the announcement has been made. And I do believe that announcement is going to be either a new Yu-Gi-Oh movie or a new Yu-Gi-Oh show, perhaps a new arc.
Wieso ist bei dir alles verpixelt?
Multiverse arc, kind of how we saw with Arc V, but this time with the main characters, okay? And the main reason I do believe it to be a movie or a show is that there's a card that actually came out in the newest pack, Duelist Nexus. And if you've actually watched some of my recent videos with like the Hedgehog, the Rescue Hedgehog coming out, you'll know that I do believe Duelist Nexus is kind of that next point of Yu-Gi-Oh, going into a next phase, a next arc, or a next series, okay? And I believe one of the cards in that set has actually kind of...
Ja, aber diese Duelist-Sets sind ja eigentlich immer die neuen Phasen für Yugi. Das ist ja eigentlich immer so, das sind die ganzen Duelist-Sets.
Under the radar, and I believe it is going to be seeing a huge play as a role in either the movie or the show, and that is none other than Nightmare Magician. Now, for those that are not familiar with Nightmare Magician, or are familiar even, there are a few things about him that actually stand out. And one of the things I would like to point out, he has what I would like to call hero stats, okay? So as soon as main characters started developing beyond Yami
Hat der nicht? Der hat 2000 Dev, der hat nicht 2100 Dev.
himself, we've seen Jaden with the Elemental Hero Neos, okay? We've actually seen Utopia, as well as Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Now, obviously Utopia is an Exceed, but, you know, Neos as well as Odd Eyes both have level 7, and then all their stats are 2500 attack and 2000 defense. So Nightmare Magician actually is a level 7 with 2500 attack and 2000 defense. And ironically, this is the 25th anniversary of Yu-Gi-Oh! So all the heroes having 2500 attack, just kind of neat, alright? So, let's get back into it. Nightmare Magician has the level 7, 2000 stats we are looking for a main character monster, okay? Now, not only that, but some of the details of Nightmare Magician are quite interesting, okay? Not only is he an illusionist, okay, which is a new type introduced in Duelist Nexus, which again, they normally introduce new types when they drop new shows or are kind of proceeding with the lore of Yu-Gi-Oh! A bit, okay? And again, that normally coincides with a new show that is...
Also, Psychic war keine neue Show. War auch nicht irgendwo gespielt oder so. Und Cyber ist ja mit dem neuen Anime, aber... Und Worm auch nicht. Also Worm und Psychic beide nicht für den Anime gewesen. Also,
coming out, okay?
Also ist das auch falsch.
Not only that, but the illusionists themselves that they've actually released in Yu-Gi-Oh! And into the TCG are all cards that have actually been at one point or another in the primary show, in the main show of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or at least in kind of like that main first arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! So we are actually seeing cards that Yugi himself has used being retrained into this illusionist archetype, and rather that be Gazelle, the king of the mythical beasts, or the Birth of Myth, okay? So we're seeing that illusionist archetype is kind of mimicking, so far, that of Yugi himself, okay? And then on top of that, the Eye of Illusion, which is a support card coming out for the illusionists that work with illusionists or spellcasters, is literally the Millennium Eye, okay? So rather that this card, or kind of the illusion archetype, is taking form to mimic that of Yami Yugi, or even things such as Pegasus, because we've actually seen him have things...
Oh, hättest du da ein bisschen reingelesen. Illusionist ist der Archetype, den die im Manga gehabt haben. Die ganzen Karten wie Linkfish und so ein Scheiß. Die hießen alle Illusionist im Manga. Und deshalb gibt es auch den Support mit Pegasus Millenniums Auge, weil das halt eine Referenz ist zum Manga. Wie kann man das nicht checken?
Things such as the illusionist faceless magician or the faceless mage, or even things like relinquished with the black illusion ritual, okay? So it's seeming that this illusionist archetype is very similar to some of the cards we have seen in the very...
Die waren doch die Manga. Junge, das ist ein Wikipedia-Eintrag, den kannst du nachlesen. Als das rausgekommen ist, war doch das genau das Thema. Warum kriegen wir diesen neuen Typen? Und dann kam doch genau das. Junge.
First era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay? We call it the Dual Monsters era, the DM era, okay? So it would not surprise me if this movie or if this show takes place primarily in the original arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, with Kaiba, Joey, Yugi, all of them. Now, it would be interesting to debate if Yami Yugi himself would actually be in the show or in the movie, okay? Because as we know, at the very end of the original show, the spirit is set free, he's at peace.
Also, wir spekulieren jetzt quasi gerade auf, was quasi in den 8 Tagen passiert. Und er macht eine Theorie und sagt, okay, wir kriegen vielleicht einen Film. Und dann hat er, ja, vielleicht sind die Leute in dem Film mit drin, aber wir wissen doch gar nicht, ob wir überhaupt einen Film bekommen. Ich meine, es könnte halt legit sein, dass wir einen Film kriegen, aber die Theorie ist jetzt, also machst jetzt eine Theorie zu einer Theorie. Das ist echt weit hergeholt.
Peace now, so it'd be really weird to have him somehow come back into the show, okay? So that actually kind of pertain, you know, kind of leads to the question of like, all right, well,
haben die schon einmal Atem wieder zurückgeholt in dem letzten Film von 2016?
what kind of show are we looking at here? Like, what would we actually see if there was a new movie or if there was a new show? So I do believe it would be taking place at least in the original arc. And I do believe we would see pretty much a very set core of the primary characters we're actually used to. And this would kind of coincide with Konami's goal, especially with like their main goal of trying to get new players into the game. They know a lot of players are generated from these actual shows. And since they started going to the rush duels and stuff, yes, the rush duels are interesting, but a lot of the
you're still not gaining traction with the player base that actually loves the shows that actually come out that kind of coincide with the game themselves. And I do believe
Das
they're
Bild ist
going
nicht
to be
so
able to
krass
attract a lot more
verpixelt.
fans if they go back to the Duel Monsters era, because that is what a lot of people still recognize as Yu-Gi-Oh themselves. They're not used to the synchros, they're not used to the Exceed, but if you get them in with the familiar characters, then they're more likely to stay and learn the rest of the game. So that is, you know, where we could say it could be a multiverse show where you would have multiple characters. We actually saw them
Noch
give
mehr
love to Yusei decks and a lot of synchros. Even Jack
Junge.
Atlas has a structure deck coming out. So if it was a multiverse where we'd see kind of how Arc V was, we'd actually see multiple, perhaps, the main characters, whereas in Arc V, we actually only saw side characters and we saw the main characters in the Bonds Beyond Time, like the crossover movie, okay? So kind of interesting. I don't think, if we are a movie and it is inside the Duel Monsters realm, I do not believe we're actually going to be seeing Yami Yugi himself. We could potentially see versions of Yami Yugi, whether it's in perhaps a dream state, or maybe he's even a evil entity that like maybe has been pulled through from something. You know, we actually know that in Duel Links and in one of the most recent movies as well, Kaiba has been trying to get and resurrect or contact the Pharaoh, because we know he's obsessed with winning that last duel with them. So what if he does contact something that is to be the Pharaoh, comes over and it's not? Maybe it's something evil, has Nightmare Magician, has basically Yugi's core build, but is going into a little bit of a darker approach. And I think that is actually something that we could definitely be seeing as a movie or a show going forward, given that we are seeing all this support for essentially Yami Yugi while they're about to make a huge announcement. And again, this is Dueling Nexus coming out with that set, so I do believe that is going to be when we see that the arcs are pushed forward, and it would not surprise me if Nightmare Magician is actually that main character's ace monster in that arc. And it'd be kind of interesting if it was an evil Yugi. Wouldn't it be kind of neat if Kaiba was the main character in that show, kind of like the good guy? It'd be kind of neat. And then if that were the case, we would actually be seeing more retrains, I do believe, of Yami Yugi's cards, such as things like Archfiend Guilford. You got, you know, Summon Skull, Feral Imp, all his kind of old, neat little tech cards, like Magical Hats, like that set as an illusion archetype, you know, kind of support.
Wieso sind alle Bilder von dem verpixelt?
You know, Nightmare Force, just all sorts of stuff. We're just kind of going off the radar right now, okay? But I
stimmt,
do
die können
believe
das halt
overall
vorher
it's going to be a
machen,
movie
das stimmt.
or a show set with the Duel Monsters kind of theme, and at least in that era, okay? I would honestly hope that if they do choose to do that, it is a little bit, maybe not, obviously they do really shoot it for kids all the time, but I would really like to have a slight bump up. I'm not saying adult. It'd be really nice if it was a little bit more of a T+ feel, okay? Just have a little bit more darkness. We know
Noch mehr
Yu-Gi-Oh! Starts
Pixel.
off all bright and happy,
Junge,
and then you get to
Alter.
the later arcs, and things get a little bit more depressing. It'd be nice if we kind of kept a solid tone with that moving into the future. So that'd be kind of neat. And guys, overall, that is the video, kind of the tinfoil hat. I do believe when this announcement comes out, it will be a show or a movie that will at least have the original cast of Yu-Gi-Oh! DM, okay? Really do believe that is something we're going to be seeing coming down the pipeline. I do believe if they...
Ja, was sagt ihr? Gibt's dazu dann was Neues? Ich glaube schon. Ob das jetzt wirklich ein neuer Anime ist oder ein Film. Ich glaube, wenn, dann wäre es ein neuer Anime. Und wahrscheinlich dann irgendwas mit, weiß nicht, Enkel von Yugi und Thea und sowas in der Richtung. Und nicht sowas. Das würde meinetwegen, also meines Erachtens nach mehr Sinn machen. Um mich zu triggern ist ganz einfach. Ziehst du auf halt dies oder nicht? Ja, aber das wurde quasi zur selben Zeit gemacht, aber du hast nicht Psyche eingeführt für den Anime. Und ich weiß nicht, ob es überhaupt das was gegeben hat. 40 Minuten werden zu lang gelegt. Das wäre der größte Moment in ganz Yu-Gi-Oh!, was passieren könnte. Ein Prequel im Alten geben wäre auch ganz cool. Okay. Aber ich glaube tatsächlich, ich habe jetzt hier noch ein paar Videos, die ich mal angucken wollte. Aber wir haben jetzt auch schon, weiß nicht, 11 Uhr und wir haben wochentags, glaube ich, das heißt, die meisten werden auch nicht mehr lange hier sein. Dann würde ich sagen, das heben wir uns für den nächsten Stream auf. Vielleicht streame ich nochmal Donnerstag oder so. Mal gucken. Ich wollte auch mit Jackie nochmal streamen. Da muss ich mal hinter den Kulissen gucken, was wir genau da machen werden, weil ich finde, auf Videos zu reacten ist ganz cool, aber wenn das noch ein anderer mit mir streamt, wäre es cool, wenn wir interagieren können. Aber dann würde ich sagen, das war's schon für heute. Ich wünsche noch einen wunderschönen Abend und wir sehen uns dann im nächsten Stream.